Stop record. Stop stream.
Alright, I should be live.
Speech mode off.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome all to this special,
Welcome.
but not special edition of...
That's great. Yep, here with Toby and Austin.
Yep.
And
Welcome to the Christmas special. No, it's past... This is more Chris. Christmas.
Yes. Terrible.
Manimus.
Manimus? No, that's a new one.
Manimus, like Mana Christmas. You know, get
That's
it?
alright.
Yeah. More Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. Mana Chris,
Obviously.
yeah.
Let me just make sure. my
Yeah,
keyboard's
Chris...
working.
Chris Mana... Yeah, no, it doesn't work as well.
No, it really doesn't.
No, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't work.
Mana... Yeah, no, hold on, let me mute this stuff. I thought it was
Oh, yes,
already
no,
muted.
it really doesn't. Oh, it's
No,
playing
it
through.
doesn't.
There you go. It's
Wait.
muted. Sorry.
He was playing.
Sorry for the double. I forgot. Well, sometimes it stays muted and sometimes it doesn't, and then I have to like uncheck the check mark, and then it'll like,
Good.
hey, look, we did it again. So
Good. So hopefully my audio is working. Let me.
I can't hear the
send-
game at
oh.
all at the moment.
There you go.
Ah, there we go.
oh yeah,
I
he
can
has a
now.
yeah.
I fixed that. Let me know if the.
Live watching now.
Oh, cool. Let me know if the volume levels are messed up, and I'll try to fix it on my end.
Tech channel says, hey, how are you?
Hey, we're
We
good.
are good.
We're good.
This is Manamon Part 8, I believe.
It is.
And hopefully the game comes through.
Hopefully we
Inventory.
can use-
Party.
I think the game might be a little loud on the Team Tuck end. I don't know if that's also the streaming end or not, but that should be good.
Yeah.
Inventory. Party.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Okay.
Just
yeah,
because
that's
compared to you, I could hear like the game, and then you were like buried under it.
Oh,
somewhere.
whoops. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're good now, but
Hopefully that's taken care of.
good. Hopefully we can use some of our new team members now. Hopefully.
Here pretty soon, yeah.
almost leveled up, yeah.
Alright, so I guess you guys ready? Actually, I need to get some items, I think. Some transformation items.
I know,
Which-
on reflection, I should have given you a smoke element the other night, because I've actually got one that I ain't using.
Ah.
What an idiot.
Why is my keyboard...
They're easy to grab though.
Really, is my keyboard...
Yeah.
Copter on over to Macamo and you're good.
Inventory.
It's my keyboard, I think the batteries in this keyboard are going dead. Which, I should change them out. I'm just lazy as...
It's quite possible because with Logitech, they will like have a lag when you are not using it anyway, and then I think when the batteries are going dead, it does it even worse.
Do you play using the keyboard then, or do you play using the actual computer?
I play with a Bluetooth keyboard.
I play with an Xbox controller.
Oh, well, fine. Actually, I guess I
Jordan
could
says
probably
hello,
just
everyone.
hold it, really. You know what? Yeah. let's
Cassie Knight says, "Hey Chris, I think you're a usual watcher as well."
Yep.
John.
Alright, I'm gonna put that down.
I have let people know about this, so hopefully there will be quite a few people who, I was doing a mammoth promoting session earlier, Austin, so...
91% AC power on.
Well, George Follis says he's beaten Manamon 1 and 2 except for a bit of the post game.
Okay,
I will
sweet.
say the Manamon 2 post game, some of it there's not a lot of hints for, but it's really decent. I actually like the post game.
I do as well.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
makes it a little bit more playable after you've beaten it, because I know in Manamon 1 when I defeated the Master Stadium, I was like stuck with like level 65, 70 Manamon, and it was sort of hard to figure out like how to level them to 100 without like just grinding the crap out of them on low level stuff, because there wasn't a whole lot of high level stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing really overly high leveled in Manamon 1, really, is there, once
No.
you finish?
There really isn't.
There's
It's
a
kind
bunch
of
of people
sad.
chiming in. Blind Gamer Lounge says this game is awesome and I love your Christmas stream.
Oh, hi, Angeline!
Oh, the Christmas thing I did? Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that's my friend Angeline.
I liked it too. I saw that. I think I saw it right like 2 hours after you posted it, but I got a good chuckle out of it.
Microsoft Sam going ballistic.
Yeah. Yep.
I've never watched one of those things before, so it was quite fun to.
Yeah. They're everywhere. I mean, a lot of people are doing them. It's just all on about how you do yours, sort of a thing.
I do them because it's just funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll just use the GPD Win keyboard itself, and I guess I'll just hold it.
Is that okay to do that?
Yeah,
or
it's fine.
I suppose it'll be alright.
Yeah.
If we can get to the marketplace, I think we can pass straight there.
Where's the marketplace? I
You have to go towards the gate,
forget. For the desert.
and right before you hit the gate, go left.
For the desert.
I had a hard time trying to figure out where this marketplace was, too, actually.
Which there's that guy.
Because it's in a similar location. Yeah, no, just go straight left. Well, you were close to the gate.
Oh, wait.
Going south.
Oh, right here.
Local marketplace.
There you go, yeah. So
Hi there. How can I help
it's gonna
you?
be the one on
Buy.
the left. Is this
Cancel.
the one?
Select the item you wish to buy. Herb, strong herb, total cure, desert
Yeah, it's the
bark.
other one.
Cancel.
The-
Is there anything?
Now, this is also, for those who don't know,
Hello.
the place where the inventory expands the more you donate to them. And I think if you donate, I think it requires like 1 million gold to unlock everything. But there's like scrolls that you can use for post game. But he'll probably show you that once he gets there.
Wow, we've really been expanding lately. In fact, I've just been hired to sell transformation items. Hi there. How can I help you? Buy. Select the item. Lightning element. Star element. 5,000 gold. Lightning element. Smoke element. 5,000 gold.
They are expensive.
Smoke
That's the only
element.
downside.
Soulless Heartstone, 5,000 gold. Holy Artifact, 5,000 gold. Gunk Element, 5,000 gold. Chlorophyll Element, 5,000 gold. Cancel.
Wait, I thought they sold update installers here. Why isn't that?
I
Not...
think you have to donate for that, or if I remember correctly, that's one of the things. Like if you donate like 10,000 or 20,000 for it, they'll appear in the menu here.
Star Lightning Element, Smoke Element. How many would you like? Thanks. Is there any
About one.
in status items?
There we go.
Deadless
It's
Dust
either
3.
that or something related
Cancel.
to
Smoke Element
how much
1.
you've gone through the game, but I'm pretty sure it's
Select-
based on your donation.
Give.
Okay, yeah.
Use. Select Arctana. Storm Geminite. Highlighted.
Right.
Storm Geminite is ready.
Yeah. Love that stuff.
There we go.
Congratulations. Storm Gemini transformed into Storm
You
Gemitron.
actually get a little bit of thunder.
Items. Select.
Alright. Then we have...
Our zoning board would not authorize an official Manamon marketplace. They said our local business, this local marketplace, would be put out of business if an official marketplace were to move here. I should point out the owner of this store is a prominent member of the city council, and in turn has a bit of power over the zoning board.
Anyone else in here? Oh yeah.
He wanted to make more money.
Yes.
Hi there. How can I help you? Sell.
That's the shop. There's one more person in here.
Yeah, I think there's like 4 or 5
Hi there.
people in
How
here.
can I help
It's
you?
one
Buy.
of the most crowded shops.
There's also someone...
Our inventory is not exactly a typical inventory, I'm afraid. I'm sure you have a pocket copter though, so you should be fine if you absolutely have to have some product we do not yet sell.
And there's someone here who you can donate to.
Northwest corner around the little bend.
We're a small business, and we want to grow and become a bigger place to shop. Won't you give a little to help make our dreams come true? Yes, no. Nobody will force you.
Yeah, I don't have the...
Nobody will force you. Yeah.
I don't have the
Seriously.
money to waste right now.
But I think if you donate 40,000, you get
Seal
everything
Desert.
except for the Master Scrolls appearing.
Alright. So,
Sully Stadium. Egg save.
now,
Game save.
This part's fun.
Select and
there's no wall tones.
Nope.
So,
Invisible walls.
something like that. We're gonna hear lots of bumping into walls.
Supernaturally
John
strong.
Follis-
That's what my opponent's testimonies always are.
John Follis says, I'm super frustrated because I don't have the plant starter and the water starter to complete my Manopedia and Manamon 1 and 2. Yeah, those require trades, honestly. That's how we got ours. I think usually when we would start with different ones just so that we could trade with each other. But you can always start a new... Well, I guess with Manamon 1 you could, but I don't think you can do that with Manamon 2. But that's the best way. Just find somebody who can trade you them.
Man, why is this so quiet on my end? That's the only thing I don't like.
And Liam Garcia says hi.
I'm gonna turn this up just a fraction.
Oh, yeah. I love that creepy music.
I do as well.
It
Supernaturally-
almost has, like, the theremin in the background.
Hopefully it's not too loud
No, it should be fine.
on the
No,
stream.
it's fine.
Oh, on the stream.
Ghost Hunter Maggie has challenged you to a battle. Maggie sent out an apparition.
I don't think so.
For us,
Well,
but I can always
It's alright.
turn you down.
Go. Storm.
Apparition.
Select an action for Storm Dimitrin. Attack. Inventory. Attack.
I hate that.
Choose a move. Super Spark.
it's Ghost and Shadow, right? So,
Ghost Shadow, yeah.
Torch. Flame. Special.
Super Sparks just goes anything on us.
Super Spark. Storm Dimitrin has dealt 102 damage to foe apparition. Foe apparition has been defeated. Storm Dimitrin gained 800. Ghost Hunter Maggie is about to summon apparition. No.
I love that sound.
Storm Dimitrin gained 8. Ghost Hunter Maggie is about to summon apparition. No. Critical. Storm Dimitrin has dealt 233 damage. Storm. Ghost Hunter Maggie defeated.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not so great as people say I am. Big deal.
What?
In every stadium, you hear the same person saying "woo." That's what Blind Gamers Lounge says.
What?
Well, okay, nobody really ever said that
In
except
every
one
stadium.
person.
Oh, when you're fighting, I guess you always hear the same person going "woo" in the background, like the
Oh yeah, the crowd
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, the crowd.
that
Yeah.
is funny.
Fine, not
Yeah,
even one
it's your
person has ever said
personal
that.
follower.
Yeah.
Fine, not even one person has ever said that.
Oh, shut up.
Tell me, does that make you feel good? Do you feel good about yourself right now? Obtain 336 gold.
Shut up.
Do you feel good about yourself right now? Do you?
I love what these tamers come out with.
Oh yeah.
Where's Being quiet too. I go north here. East.
It's quite hard without all tones, really.
It's obnoxious, is what it is. Wait. Wait, is there someone?
You have to go up and to the right. That's all I remember.
It's kind of tricky because I can hear it kind of echoing on your end, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, it's because you turned it up too. But yeah,
Is it too? I mean, because really,
it's pretty loud on my end.
I'm alright actually.
It's fine, but I just know my headphones bleed the louder.
so why is it so quiet on my end? Like, that's what I can't understand.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it'll probably show up good on the stream.
Yeah, it's
just
probably
the phone
fine.
talk.
Wait, so, oh,
Do you feel good?
Can you talk to that guy to the north? Or to
oh, that's how you do it.
yeah, there you go.
I am in my element when concealed in the pitch black of a moonless midnight.
I love this music.
Detective Dennis has challenged
Oh,
you to a
sorry.
battle. Dennis
No,
sent out a
just- why
walk
didn't you
sire.
just use their music for the battles, because it would have been cool.
Go.
Now, the Manamon I would say use for this, but I don't know if it will let you get is near Manja. But I don't know if it will let
Nah,
you
you're
actually.
fine.
Choose a move.
Okay.
Storm Dimitrin has dealt 100. Fog Sire. Storm Jim. Detective Dennis is about to summon Skinu. No. Choose. Storm Dimitrin has dealt 96. Foskimu used Flurry Claw. Foskimu. Select. Storm Dimitrin has dealt 93 damage to Foskimu.
It's not terribly quiet, but it's a little lower on my end than I would like, but I'm not sure if it's the mixer.
Foskimu has been defeated. Storm Dimitrin gained 917. Detective Dennis defeated. The light. It's blinding.
Yeah, maybe you just don't have your output volume as high as it should be
I mean,
on your mixer.
I can.
It's fine either way.
It's
just
fine
trying to figure
either
out
way.
why
Yeah.
you'd be
I
doing
mean,
that. Yeah.
I check the streams and it comes out perfectly.
Yeah,
All
the
this-
stream it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's just weird that you can't hear. It.
Obtained 190 gold.
I turned
Yeah. Blind Gamer said the stadium frustrated him so much he almost quit, but he kept on going. That's
Oh, it is.
strangely I didn't have that problem. I felt like it was easy, but I don't know. A lot of it I guess I'm good at. Well, because a lot of it you just listen to where the next person is, and then you just have to try to figure out how
Oh,
to
don't
get
have such a
there, and
biased attitude.
that helps
Just because I'm a
a
thief
lot,
doesn't mean
actually.
I'm going to steal from you.
Okay, actually, I think I turned the headphone monitor up on the mixer, although now Team Talk is louder. So, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that, but whatever.
Thief Amy has
And
challenged you to a
Austin
battle.
Beetle Beifel says, "How are you?" I can't.
Who knows?
Beetle, I guess.
Doing alright?
Amy sent out a sirenet. Go.
Alright.
Choose a move. Super 6 usage point. Storm Dimitrin has dealt 201 damage to foe sirenet. Storm Jim. Thief Amy What was the password to your security system again? Oh silly me. That's right.
Yeah.
You're a traveling tamer with no address.
Nice try.
Homeless. Obtained 92 gold.
Homeless.
Our leader is very admirable. There are stock lines they give us to say sometimes. Part of a marketing messaging campaign. You'd have to talk to someone other than me if you want to know more.
Like I said, let me know if the volume levels are kind of messed up on anything
Yeah,
on the
I think we're
stream.
good. Yeah, other than the maze, the stadium was pretty easy.
Yeah.
The fights are all pretty decent. Plus, once you defeat once you get to the end, the wall tons come back, so it makes it
Yep.
easier.
Yeah man, this is community service. I got the help out at the stadium to lower my prison sentence. You get me?
The hell's this music?
It's like sort of gangster music almost, without being super gangster music. It reminds me of the music from like the Mountain Dew commercials where they're like, "We're gonna twist it up. This is DJ whatever with some twisted orange," and then they play music based on what they think the drink tastes like. It sort of reminds me of that.
Well, and the sad thing is I can barely hear it on my end, which is really weird.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You can raise up the volume. I mean, the music is at the low end, I think. There you go. Now we can hear it better. Yeah.
Dwayne has challenged. Dwayne sent
Yeah,
out a
and then
wild
it goes
sire.
away. I'm
I know,
so
it's
sad.
like, why?
Go. Storm Dimitrin has dealt Fugwolf Sire used charge tackle.
Ow.
Fugwolf Sire has dealt 10 damage to Storm
That
Dimitrin.
weird, like,
Fugwolf Sire.
Nebulous hilarious.
Storm Dwayne is about to summon Nyamanja. No.
I can try Nyamanja, but
Oh, Pates says, "I want to battle you, Toby."
Dwayne's.
Okay.
He has a level 1.
oh damn.
Storm Dimitrin has increased to level 44.
Ooh,
Help.
now I can use.
Storm Dimitrin now has
Have you
5
ever
training.
heard of
But
Who
Dwayne
Wants to Be a Billionaire?
Isn't that a game show?
Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Oh, that was a game show, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to get stronger in Prison Kid. Obtained 193 gold.
Somebody asked, where do you find Black Matter Goo for the post game? All I'll say is, have you fought Hyper Torbu?
Yes. Wait, now where do I go? Oh, I go south.
The game is loud and your voice is a little quiet. That's what. Yeah, that's sort of what I thought. Or our voices. Oh, so the game is louder than we are on Team Talk.
See, what the
That's
hell
what I thought
is
too.
up with my volume levels?
It's just because you turn the game up so loud. Just turn the game down and then, like,
You can't hear it.
Well, I can.
well, and then you can't hear it. But all you have to do, Chris, is just turn your output on your mixer up, and you'll be able to hear everything better. Like, I don't
It goes
understand.
on, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah. Because it's got a volume where you can just turn it up for your headphones.
True, but that
Shouldn't be a
turns
problem.
everything up, which means
Well, yeah, but they want to be
Yeah.
able to hear us louder.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll fight whoever wanted to fight me at some point. I haven't turned my computer on yet, but I'll do it in a bit later after the stream.
hopefully this should be good. I hope. Wait, oh, I'm going the wrong way.
You could probably turn up the game just a notch.
Right.
There.
Yeah, I reckon
That-
one
Yeah,
notch.
there you go.
That's it. Yeah, I think we're good now. Sorted, Dobby.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I always get the audio levels messed up because it sounds different from what I'm
Yeah.
listening to.
Well, it's hard because you're using your mixer, but then your mixer is not what is outputting the sound, so you don't actually know what the sound level is
Yeah.
that's getting output.
Can you hear a person? But I don't know if that's a person.
Oh, so okay, let me go back over here, east, and then
Our leader is very admirable. There are
Oh,
stoplight,
yeah, we've
part of the
done
mark.
him,
You'd
yeah.
have to talk to someone
Yeah.
other than me if you want to know more.
to go east of that person. There's nowhere to go. There's just walls.
That's how my mixer is. Also, Chris, so no worries. My gamer's lounge.
It's ridiculous.
He's just hitting the wall over and over again.
Do I like go west?
It's
and then-
just.
No, just keep going east.
Okay.
Where are you trying to go?
Trying to figure out where to go. Okay, so you
Well,
have.
you went back the way you came instead of going.
Okay.
There you go. So get back to this guy, and then keep going to the right
Problem is there's
until you
just,
hit a wall, and then go up a little bit.
there's a wall north and east. Oh wait.
Okay, try
Context
going
menu.
south.
Oops.
Desktop list. Coinbase gate. Manamon.
Sorry.
Actually, just try turning your music volume down a little bit. And then, yeah, so turn it up just one more notch.
Like that.
Not the music, the game.
Like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just because your Ava isn't as loud as it was before.
The what?
The voice I'm using.
Select an option.
It
Party.
should be good though.
Is that good?
I can hear
Inventory. Party.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a dead end. It dead ends here
Well,
to
it's
the
not
east.
a dead end. So go. So it's not a dead end. It's like a little alcove. So you have to go over. Yeah, I think it's to the
Oh.
north. Even though there's a wall there, just keep going
Oh.
to the north,
There we go. There's a
and then
gap
you'll
in
be able
the
to go
wall.
to the right. Yeah. The
Oh.
way he built this is more like a maze because the way you have to go isn't
Oh, yeah.
just as straight as it would.
Now I'm
seem.
going east.
And then when you can't go to the right, you'll go south.
Well, that might be an alcove I got myself into. Oh,
Probably.
there we
Yeah.
go. To the south.
There's quite a few alcoves near the end, actually.
There are. Yeah. It's to trip you up, but yeah.
I had more trouble. Do you know, you're gonna laugh. I had more trouble getting out of the
Right. So
stadium.
there you go.
than
Now
getting
you're hearing
in.
the guy.
Our leader is very There are part. You.
Oh no, you just came back the way you came. So
Okay.
go back up. Don't go.
Okay.
Yeah, go the right one and then go up
Oop. Okay.
and just keep going up
I'm going north.
until you hit a wall.
Okay.
You go right.
There's a wall. So
Okay,
you go
go
south.
left a couple steps.
Oh.
No, don't go south. That's the way you just came from.
Okay. So left, and then there's a wall. Then I'm going south.
Don't go south, Chris. Unless you can go east or west, don't go south. Because all you're doing by going south is going back the way you just
Retracing.
came.
Yeah. So there's It's blocked off to my north and west.
So take a couple steps to the south, just like 2,
Okay.
and then try going right.
There's a wall.
And you can try and go into the left,
It's like a really tiny.
and then take like take another step to the south. And try going right. I'm pretty sure you have to go right though. So
Okay.
you're looking for a place where you can go right.
And now I'm going east.
Yep. There you go.
There's a
Now go
wall.
up a couple more.
Nope, there's a wall.
Okay, south.
South. I'm trying to head
I
east.
think there might be a gap in one of the walls.
Okay, so if you're hitting a wall, just go to the left, like 2 steps,
And
and then try going north or south.
okay, that's north.
There you go. Now go south instead.
Okay, so
No, just hold it. Just hold it and walk south until you hit something.
okay.
And then try going east. I mean, because you're close. You're literally just around the bend from where you need to be, but you just have to figure out where to go.
Yeah, it is a nightmare. This stadium.
If that doesn't work, take another couple steps to the west, and then go north and south until you can find an exit.
Okay, north. I'm heading west along this wall, trying to see if there's a gap.
Well, no, don't go west. God dang it. Because you're backtracking. You have to find there's either an exit to the north or the south. So you have to check both.
Yeah, it's a gap.
Now I'm going north.
I think.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And then go right. And you'll probably have to backtrack a couple.
South, east.
There you go. Keep going to the right.
Oh yeah, it's turning.
It should be here
East.
somewhere.
Now going east.
Yep, there you go. There you go. And then keep going to the east and south. Although you might be in another alcove. I'm trying to remember where these alcoves are. But it's been a while since I did this. Oh yeah, that's it. Keep going south. That's the guy.
Let me save.
I
Unlock
think,
save
because
game.
it might be the guy.
Game select.
God, I hope not.
Come forward,
It's hard to know
challenger.
where you're
Adrix
going.
said.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Oh good.
You have made it through my
You
stadium.
won't have to find this guy anyway.
Yeah, well, without wall tones and with my crappy spatial awareness, this is...
Yeah, it's fine. Well, now they'll appear, so it shouldn't be a problem.
This will be the
Yeah, I'll
fourth
have to come
stadium on
back
your
for
journey.
this guy.
Alright, what was this?
This will be the fourth stadium on your journey. I have no idea whether you have struggled through your stadium battles or if you have easily knocked each leader to the ground.
Fairly easy.
Oh, somebody said, Chris, please show your team. We'll do that after this.
Yeah.
I can assure you, though, you will not struggle to defeat me, because it will be apparent from the first turn that my victory is assured. Oh yeah, I asked. He made a
Such
motion like he was
arrogance.
swatting a fly.
I know.
He made a motion like he was swatting a fly. The banter shall end now. The battle shall begin. Stadium leader Adric has challenged you to a battle. Adric sent out a sirenet.
There you go.
Slannon.
I just want to point out
it's
the
from Marcella.
hilarity.
I better answer it.
Because look at what he just sent out first.
A sirenet.
If
Easy.
you know anything about this game,
Yes.
he throws out a sirenet, and then you get a phone call.
Uh-huh.
I just noticed that for the first time. I think that's funny,
Mm-hmm.
considering what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I answered. Hello, Slannon. I hope now's not a bad time, Marcella's frightened voice said. There, I fumbled, not sure how to react. It's Sangra, she said, panicked. I can't find her. I'm terribly sorry, I said to the stadium leader. I'm dreadfully sorry, but that call is urgent. I'm going to have to, gulp, forfeit. And so, faced with a real test of my resolve, I prematurely ended the stadium battle.
And so you have to back out.
I've only
It was
just
a hard
noticed
decision,
that
but
when
one
they
that I-
boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a hard decision,
It's
but
just
one
a
that
slight
I
one.
felt in retrospect should not have been so difficult. Stadium keys last only as long as you remain in the stadium challenge, but friends are forever.
Or so they say.
We do offer rematches, kid. Come back sometime.
Oh, and now you have wall tones. Which
Yeah.
makes this 10 times
It'll
easier.
make it a lot easier to get in and out of here. But there are still alcoves, so be careful.
Yeah, generally you're heading like north and east as you come in, so this is south and west.
Yeah, south and west. Yeah. It's like a big hook around
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, I never realized just how useful these.
Oh, and
these
somebody said to
ultimates
show
are.
your team, so you should go to your party and show us who you have.
Oh yeah, here.
View your party.
So-
Storm Jimatron. Storm Jimatron is level 44.
Okay.
Arctana. Arctana is level 42.
42 Arctana.
Yep.
Nyamanja. Nyamanja is level 44.
Which means I can actually use that now.
Anglish. Anglish is level 49.
49. So a few of these I can't use yet.
Minotaur. Minotaur is level 31.
That one I should train up some more. Although I
Level
think
up, yeah.
boss battles will help with that too.
Yeah.
Thornida. Thornida is level 50.
And that's level 50.
Oh, that's really high. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel.
It was an import from Manamon 1.
Yep. And they all have. Let's see.
Storm Jimatron has power bracelet equipped. Arctana has power bracelet equipped. Nyamanja has power bracelet equipped. Anglish has ocean rock equipped. Minotaur has power bracelet equipped.
They all have power bracelets except for. except for
Wait, is that English the gift one or another one?
that
No,
is
it's the gift one.
the gift one. Yep.
Because I'll just spoiler here. Go back to English.
Uh huh.
For other people who are playing, just a spoiler: don't transform Lashish until like level 60, because you
shit.
basically took its best moves away from it by doing that.
Until level 60.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, because it gets dive at level 38, which it probably already has, but it also gets flood at like level 55 or something.
It's got that.
No, it's got flood.
Are you sure?
Yeah. here.
Select
Yeah.
over.
What level?
Viewing
What level?
overview. Anglish is level 49.
Oh, okay,
Moves.
maybe it did get flood at like okay.
But yeah, let's
Just
see.
checking.
Move
Because
list.
if you don't get flood, you lose out on that move. Because
Yeah.
when I used mine, I transformed mine at like level 40 something, and I didn't
Yep.
get flood.
Restore dive. Freeze ray. Flood. Rehydrate.
Oh, and it has an
you
ice
go.
move. Freeze ray.
Yes.
Flood.
It's because it's the gift one, yeah.
Yep.
Viewing overview
I
for
make
English.
sure it don't flood.
View your party.
But just a heads up, if you do use the gift Leshish, it gets protect. Eventually, protect's not even worth it because you get dive, which essentially does the same thing. So
Yep.
if you're hesitant about using protect or getting rid of it, I would just say, like I said, just dive is sort of better because it does damage and it
Yeah.
does the
And
same
also,
idea.
technically, having dive, technically you don't need the diving gear
Nope.
later on
That's
then,
true.
do you?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Nope. So yeah, that's that.
Select. In.
So I can get out of here. I really don't like this place.
You almost see little flyers saying like left,
Yeah.
up, right.
Where's this?
It's around to the right, but you have to go around there's still walls around it. So you have to go
Oh,
going to the right
north and east. Right and up.
and then south. There you go.
Suli City.
Alright, now.
Pocket caught. Where? McCamp. Brightonburg West.
Now we go in here.
Just
All
heal,
Manamon.
man.
Heal.
Brightonburg.
We go Brightonburg. So now going east. South.
Brightonburg Central.
Oh yeah, somebody said they made that mistake. That's why I was putting it out there, because if you don't know and you just transform Leshish early,
Yeah.
that's the weird thing about transformations that I didn't realize, is if you transform them too early and they haven't gotten a move from their previous form, you don't get to learn it later either.
What, not even from the move tutor?
Not even from the memory tutor, no.
Nope. Dumb.
So I'm actually
Brighton
tempted to
Boogie.
see if Storm Geminar gets anything as Storm Gemitron, or Storm Geminite before it turns into Storm Gemitron, because I always transform mine at like level 40. I
Yeah.
don't think it does, but it's worth checking into because you never know what you're missing out on those middle level or middle transformations.
Alright. So. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, you have to walk around this building north.
But seriously, what a gem to to really make it worth completing your Manapedia by getting Storm Geminar.
It really
That's
is.
just a cool gem.
It really is. Tree.
Marcella's house.
Oh, Pete says, Chris, if you like, he can give you a clubble with great attack and a something pendant. Let me see.
Really?
Oh, with an irit pendant, which is what you get from the Manapedia, which I think gives it plus 25% strength.
Ooh.
Or 25 to strength, or something like that.
Guest room.
Oop, that's the wrong word.
Which might be worth it, so you don't have to level yours up.
Marcella's room.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, yeah. I'll be going here.
Oh, Slannon, thanks for showing up. Marcella said,
Oh,
hugging
this
me so
music
tightly I was
cracks me
worried
up.
she would break something.
Oh, yeah.
Sangora's health is getting worse. I could tell last night, and this morning it was pretty obvious.
But actually, yeah, a clubble like that would actually be really useful.
Hell yeah.
Worse? I queried. I was under the impression she was only dealing with a concussion. I lied. Never mind that, Slannon. I was in the shower, and when I got out I couldn't find her. A panicked Marcella wept. I ran out of the house and looked all over for her, but she was nowhere in sight. I shouldn't have taken a shower. Oh god, I shouldn't have taken a shower. But standing here talking is no use. We've got to go find her.
I shouldn't have taken a shower.
I'll take the north and east areas of Brightonburg. You search the south and west areas, okay?
Now, actually, there was someone in South Brightonburg that you could talk to earlier, which I don't think I showed off because I think I missed him, but
Sure, Marcella, you can count on me. I
Oh.
said.
but I
The
know.
ones by the gate.
Yeah, but I know. But that's okay.
Marcella's house.
So we're gonna come out here.
Brightonburg East.
I believe she's in Brightonburg South, so
Yes.
to make this easier.
In an alley.
Oops, no, it's not that way.
Brightonburg Central. Brightonburg South.
But yeah, a clubble like that around level 40 or 50, that would be very useful.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm trying to figure out.
Well, plus Midas, which is its last transformation, is its best transformation anyway, so
Yeah,
it'll be closer to that.
yeah.
It'll do less work.
Where is? Crap. Isn't there supposed to be a gap somewhere? Oh. Wait.
You have to hit enter.
Male,
Oh, it's
I'll give you
spiking.
350 gold per
There it
creature.
goes.
Oh.
Male, I'll give you 350 gold per creature. Female,
Cheap.
oh come on, you can do better than that.
That is cheap. That's stupid.
How about 700? Male, are you out of your mind? I'll give you 4. Female, no deal. I'll accept nothing less than 6. Male, 5, that's my final offer, take it or leave it. Female, fine, you got a deal. That's 2,500 gold for 5 Manamon. I was inching nearer and nearer whilst they were discussing their deal. Presently, I was near enough to see that the woman was Sangra. The male looked vaguely familiar, but I wasn't certain I had ever spoken to him before. He had stringy wet blonde hair that flopped messily across his head as if it was a nest of senti rather than human hair. He handed her a large stack of gold, which she pocketed. She gave him 5 manamots. Thank you, this looks just about right, he said happily. Sangor teetered and fell into the man's stomach. He jerked back, revolted as if he had just been touched by a diseased snail.
Oh.
He prodded Sangor with his toe, and seeing her make no move in response, he bent down to retrieve his gold. Hey, what on earth are you doing? I shouted, and he whirled around.
Oh, this music.
Hell yeah.
Let me turn it back down though. Yeah, my volume levels on the mixer screwed up, at least from what I can hear. And I don't know if there's a way to fix that.
Oh crap, come on, the guy said. Oh, hang on, I know you, he said grumpily. Do you? I asked, surprised. Yeah, he grunted. You stalked a few of my buddies in Conduin City. They were raiding the art museum. Yeah, they were pulling off an operation for EHM. Well, that's none of your business actually. Then what the heck are you doing here now? I asked furiously.
Well, now.
Then what the heck are you doing here now? I asked furiously. I was buying Manamon. What did it look like? Making out? He leered. Certainly not, I said angrily. I was about to say that's illegal, but I realized quickly that of course this idiot knew that. Why didn't you try and help her? I asked ferociously. I thought the dumb kid done died on the spot, he said, seeming quite genuine. She's still breathing, I said. But if you had left her here with nobody around, you can bet that she would be. And then you'd be a murderer. What do you think of that?
A murderer.
Easy, easy, man, he said coolly. Easy? I gasped, astonished.
Easy, man.
Easy? What
You, Santorin. He seemed bewildered, as if he wasn't sure how to take this latest insult. You wanna fight me? He asked, sneering. You need to put your nuts where your mouth is. Marcilla, I said urgently as she dismounted the collar she was flying on.
See, I want to do that. That'd be so much fun.
Right.
I found Sangra. She's right here, but I think she needs medical help. Marcilla quickly jumped to Sangora's side and started examining her. The miser took this opportunity to slink away, taking the nets but not the gold. She's fine, thank God, Marcilla said, sighing. Fine? I asked. Not dead, she clarified sheepishly. There was an awkward pause. Come on, let's go back to my place, Marcilla said gently, gingerly lifting Sangora.
Right. So that's all there is here.
Pocket, where's McCamp, Brightonburg West.
So actually, yeah, I
Brightonburg.
kind of do want that Manamon. But,
Yeah.
I'm not sure when you want to trade.
Brightonburg Central.
Just let me know.
Yeah, Pates, if you're listening, just let us know when you want to trade. We can probably just do it right now if you're ready.
Yeah.
Brightonburg
He's
East.
ready.
Alright, let's go here.
What level does it transform into Clubble anyway? Generally.
40.
I want to say it's like 50 something. 55, 54.
Oh, okay.
Marcilla's house. Guest room. Sorry, Slannon. Could you pass me the
That's close to
painkillers?
50,
They're right
though.
there on the table. Marcilla requested.
Yeah.
I found them and gave them to her.
Painkillers.
After a moment, the very sick Sangora fluttered her eyelids open. Slannon, she said.
Now, this is where things get interesting.
Could you please level? Wait. I gotta read this. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Could you please level my man? I am Toby. When I get the key, I will let you know when I get the key. Thank you so much.
Wait,
Oh, I did say that I would level Manamon up for people if they needed it done.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thing.
It's just written. Can you level my man? I am Toby. Just crack me up.
wow.
Cam, once I get I'll have to try and get another Master Scroll because I haven't got one at the moment on my main computer. Anyway, I've got two
I
on
can
my
give you
laptop. Alright.
But yeah, let's see here.
I can too, actually.
Where'd you come from? I found you out in the southern section of
Yeah.
Brightonburg, I said. I could tell she was dying to ask if I knew what she had done. I know what you were doing, I said solemnly. She slumped against the pillow. What's really going on, Sangora? I asked. I want to help you, but I can't help you until I know how. You've not got a concussion. Or maybe you do, from falling, but you've got more than just a concussion, don't you? It wasn't a question, it was a statement, and she took it as such.
Oh, John
It's a long
Paul
story,
says,
she said, eventually.
Huh?
Minotaur transforms into Clubble at level 33, but we just don't remember when it turns into Midas or whatever.
I want to say it's like level 53 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
It's a long story, she said, eventually. I've got time, I said.
Alright, now here's where things get fun.
Why would you sell your Manamon? Your bond with them was so strong during our fight. When I was 15, I met a man, a boy really, only 16 himself, she began. His name was
Just
Norman.
saying, PG-13 spoilers right here.
Yes.
At least, maybe R, depending on your parents.
Yes. I think that goes without saying. Yes.
After we had been together for a year, planning our lives together when we were old enough to marry, he told me he was planning to leave on his Manamon journey. I couldn't go with him, of course, we both knew that. So I begged him to just stay here. He didn't need a trophy. But he convinced me after a while. I told him the distance could not weaken our relationship. No matter how long it took him to complete his journey, I would wait for him.
Also,
I would be faithful.
Pace created a trading room when you're ready.
Okay. I
And
will...
I'll tell you what it's called once you're ready.
Yeah, once I'm done with this scene.
I would be faithful, and I would be just as he left me.
Sure. You keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, 53 for Midas, I think.
I couldn't do it though, Slannon. I was young and stupid. A few months before my 17th birthday, I met a man a little older than me. I didn't remain faithful to Norman that day. He neglected to tell me that he was very sick. I gasped.
Yeah, it's the things they don't tell you that makes this so bad.
That's how I ended up this way. I went to the doctor and found out I was pregnant, but I also found out that the man had given me his illness. I seem to be especially vulnerable to the virus, at least that's what the doctor said. It strengthened over time. And that's what I'm dealing with now. Norman heard about this, well about the pregnancy anyway, and stopped his journey to come home and see me. He had 5 stadium keys. He shouted, I apologized and defended myself, and he left in a huff. He knew I was having someone else's kid, but he didn't know about my other problem. Now I can't help but feel that this illness is my justified punishment for my disloyalty.
Yeah, that's right. And here we go, we get to the actual thing that I love about this game, and that is, well, be careful who you decide to, well, yeah. Yeah, be careful. Right, don't, yeah. Because you never know what you might get.
I'm dying, Slannon.
Indeed.
Norman stopped his journey for a long time.
It's
He knew
hard
that
to
a
feel
type-
bad when you like
It
hear
really-
the story. Like I
really
felt bad
is.
the first time, but it was like it's really
Yeah, no, it really
brought this
isn't.
on yourself.
Pretty much.
Jeez.
He moved out of Kyre for a few years. He resumed his journey through the Kyre stadiums earlier this year and collected his final 2 keys. I've not spoken to him since our argument, as much as I long to. I wish I could have forgiveness I do not deserve. Anyway, someone told me that he got his 7th stadium key, which is how I learned he was back in the country. Slannon, he's preparing to battle the Manamon Master. I was saving up money so that I could watch their final match tomorrow. I was still significantly short on gold, so I had to sell my best friends. I want to cheer him on, I want to show my support. And maybe, just maybe get forgiveness before I die. That's why I wanted to battle you, Slannon. I knew that would be the last fight I ever had with them, my companions. You're too weak, Sangra, I said. There's no way you'd be able to make it to the Master's Stadium. I don't care, she said, sobbing. Listen, Sangra, I'll go to the Master's Stadium, I said hurriedly. I'll explain everything, and I'll get them to move the battle here, in Brightonburg. You do that for me? She asked disbelievingly.
I wouldn't, but apparently this persona I'm controlling does want to, so I have no choice. But yeah,
A good person would just because. But
I
yeah,
would do it, probably.
no, I just think, you know what?
Probably.
Probably.
In some respects, though, you sort of feel quite sorry for her.
Well, here's my thing,
You know,
right? She just made, I mean, horrible perspective, but she just made 2,500 gold. I mean, is she gonna pay us for that? No.
No.
Yeah.
We're not gonna see that money.
No.
What's the point?
Yes,
Blind
I
Gamer
said.
says he would do it. Or she.
Is that Blind Gamers Lounge? If it is, then that's my mate, Angeline.
It's just Blind Gamer.
Yeah.
Sangora's story touched me in a way which is difficult to explain.
Nah.
The young, weak female form, which I knew couldn't remain animated.
Horrible. Well, see, when I first encountered this stuff, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna put like a love story in. It'll be interesting at least." Like, but then it turned this awful like, "Oh, I'm pregnant and I have a sickness and like young." Without going too depth in detail, it just it really killed the mood.
It really did. It
It
really.
really killed it. Like, I don't know why he had to write this in there, but I was liking it up until this point, and then it just like, I don't know. It's
The young, weak female form,
Levi
which I knew couldn't
says,
remain
"Hey Chris, I'm stuck in the Brightenberg wilderness. Oh, how am I supposed to move along?" Spoiler. Caps. You need to talk to the fisherman, or not the fish. I think he's a fisherman. To the left, and bring him something, and then when you go across the water there, you will be able to get an item that will move the logs without giving everything away.
Yep.
But
Which,
yes.
if you go back, I actually went through that. But yeah, let's see.
The young,
and
weak
Chris did
female form, which I
play
knew
through
couldn't
that
remain
already, so-
animated for much longer.
Wait, what?
I remember
The young,
that
weak
stream,
female
yeah,
form,
that's
which I knew couldn't remain animated for much longer.
Oh,
I thought I would cry on the spot,
Showing
but I
other
composed
images.
myself for Sangora's sake.
yeah, she's dying.
All right, I'll be back as soon as I can, I said. Marcilla turned to me. You don't have 7 stadium keys, do you? She asked. Not yet, I said. HMMMMM, she said. Then you'll have to travel to the Masters Stadium as a spectator, she explained. You'll need to take a plane from Mikamo City to the Masters Stadium. Thanks, I said.
I'll
see you as soon as I get back.
So funny.
Alright. Now,
Now I'll go to the hotel, and then we can trade.
Puck, where? Mikamo,
Fly
right?
to Macamo.
Couple or something.
There.
okay, should I
man.
take the power bracelet off of mine? Off of my... Well, yeah, let me
In
do
the
that.
party.
Yeah, I
View,
would.
Thornida, Minotaur, Trick, give item, view, unequip the power bracelet. The power bracelet has been unequipped
If
from
you're gonna
Minotaur.
trade him
View,
your own
select.
money or whatever.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome. Online battles. Is
Trading.
connecting to join room. Please enter
Okay,
the
what
name
is
of the
it?
room you would like to
Alright.
join.
CLU,
CLU,
PBU,
PBU,
That's it?
LL.
LL. You have joined the room. Where do you want to select
Thanks,
the Manamon
Pates.
from? From part. Click Cat Thornida, Minotaur. Minotaur is level
It does
31.
sound like more like soap opera. Well, especially because, like I said, it sounded interesting at the beginning. Like there was going to be some sort of romance to observe or be a part of or whatever. And it's like,
But
oh,
yeah,
that's
no.
actually kind of cute for a game, you know. But then you turn around and like, no, I'm pregnant, and it's somebody else's child, and they had to sit like, take this stuff out.
Thornida, Minotaur. Minotaur does not have anything. Pates is offering you a level 43 clubble. Accept.
Ooh.
Have you heard of Pizza Pizza? Says Tekken
Goodbye, Minotaur.
Voice TV. I don't know if that's referring to Little Caesars or.
I have no idea.
Toby, somebody wants to know if you will train their level 20-ish Manamon once they get there.
I can. The only thing is though, it may go very high.
It might go too high.
Unless I just don't.
Yeah.
Successfully traded. Where do you want to select the Manamon
Alright, so
from?
is that
They'll
it?
get to
Especially
like
if I
level
use-
40 something.
Disconnecting.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see.
Or if I
View
use,
Arcana.
if I don't
Storm
use a Master
Dimitrin.
Scroll, it'll get like 58,000 experience points. If I
Yeah.
use a Master Scroll, it'll get 116,000 experience
Holy crap.
points.
Yep.
Thorn
Unless
Clubble.
you use them with the Byron fight, and in which case they'll get like 100 and
Oh yeah.
however much.
Oops, that was a spoiler, but you know what? Who
60.
cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah,
They would have
true.
We're already
No,
spoiling the game.
They would have to know the Byron fight anyway, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clubble has Irid pendant equipped.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is this pendant any good?
Train. Swap
Check it out.
equipment. Unequip the iron. A small orb-like gem hangs from a thin metal chain. The gem reflects light in an odd, yet beautiful way. It increases the strength stat by 25%, but the user suffers 10% backlash damage on its moves. View your party.
This is not
Storm Dimitrin.
bad.
Basically, it's strength. Oh, so it's 25%. So it's strength. So let's say its strength was 200. That means it has. I don't know what its strength stat is. Let's say
Cancel.
it's
Thorn
200.
Clubble. English. Clubble strength 150.
150. So.
So 150. So 25% of that. So 15, 30, like 37.5. So his strength is now essentially 187 or something like that.
Okay. It's not bad.
So it gives him a ton of strength, but when he levels up higher, it'll do even more. Like if you get it to 200, he'll have 250 strength. But every time he hits something, which is the only downside to these pendants, there's a magic one too. He takes 10% of the damage he deals.
yeah.
Clubble speed
Which
61.
10% is not too bad, honestly. But
The speed. No, it's
it's a
not.
trade-off.
Let's see.
Clubble's magic
The
defense
speed,
74.
I will say, is the only thing you want to pump training points into until you get 240 points into speed, and then you can put them somewhere else. But if you leave the speed as it is, it's too slow to use.
Clubble's training points 0. Clubble's magic attack
You may
51.
need a life tonic or something.
Clubble does not. Clubble is holding a treasure chest key.
Ooh.
There
That's
you go.
useful. Thank you.
Thor Clubble.
He gave you a gem.
Equip.
Yeah.
Remove the held treasure chest. Successfully remove the treasure chest key from Clubble. View. Select
All right. Well, thank you.
Extra treasure chest key at least.
all.
But yeah, I would
Egg
sink
save
points
game.
into speed so
Game
quick
select.
because
Yeah.
it needs it. Same with Volantial if anybody uses Volantial.
Okay.
Oh, that
Volantial's
thing's-
still super slow after that.
Yeah, that thing is so slow, isn't it?
Like the Volantial really needs the rapid cloak if you can afford it.
Where's the airport? It's in North, right?
Bright.
It's in you're not even in the right place. Go pocket
Pop.
copter.
Where would you? Suli.
Macamo,
McCamus.
Oh, that's right. Whoopsie.
and then go east.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
And then go straight north once you
Macamo
get to your
Airport.
Have you already gotten the game disc here?
No, I don't think so. Let's see what's this. This is.
Hey, listen, kid. Could you do me a favor? I brought this, but it is apparently not allowed through customs. Would you take it off my hands? Slannon took the optical potion.
Optical potion? Hey, that's...
Yet they let you fly with it.
Slannon stored the optical potion.
Oh, they let me fly with it.
I brought so much stuff.
Yeah. Like if you go all the way left, there's a gaming disc against the wall. These people just say random things. None of them try to do anything.
I've never flown before. Chatter, chatter, chatter. I'm scared.
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
You obtained a game disc. The label says downfall.
It's basically like a parachuting game, but you have to land on a platform. It's sort of difficult, actually.
I brought so much stuff. Receptionist, hello. How can I help you? I'd like to fly to the Master Stadium.
So the receptionist, you just have to head north.
Sorry, I'm not ready to fly anywhere just now. I'd like to fly to the Master Stadium. Terrific. There's no airport there. I assume you're okay with skydiving? Yes. No. Yes. No. Then I'm afraid, as a stadium challenger, there's no way for you to get there without all 7 keys. How? Sorry, I'd like to fly to the... Terrific. No. Yeah. Great. Let's see, you are on a stadium challenge, so you'll get our special discount. That'll be 900 gold.
Wait, what?
That'll be 900 gold.
That's a discount?
900? I mean,
Okay, can I say something here?
it could be worse. What?
If you don't have enough gold, you can fight the receptionist, and then you will get 900 gold as a reward.
You're
Really?
kidding. Oh my god. You should go put your money in the bank and come back.
Yeah,
'Cause I
let
want
me.
to see that. I
You'll
did
need to
not
make
know
your pay.
that.
All right, I don't have
Really?
900 gold.
Oh wait.
Man,
Oh, you
sorry.
don't even have
did
to-
I hear you say
oh,
you don't have
you
enough
just-
money
Wait.
for your man? Sorry, did I hear you say you don't have enough money for your flight?
Funny.
Wait.
I did not know
Wait.
that.
Wait.
Man, sorry, did I hear you say you don't have enough money for your flight? I really like to pit my Manamon up against strong stadium challengers.
Oh,
How about you have a fight with me and I'll give you the money you need to make your flight?
I didn't know you could do that.
How about you have a
I
fight with
didn't
me and I'll
either.
give you the money you need to make your flight?
And I'll give you the money.
Hilarious.
Gentleman Mark has challenged you to a battle. Mark sent out a Renadio.
How funny.
Go, Storm Dimitrin.
I thought you like. I thought Austin. I
Choose a
thought you
move.
knew everything
Super Spark.
about this game.
I thought I did too.
That's
I
funny.
played through it. I just didn't hit that selection, so I never fought this guy.
Storm Dimitrin has dealt 134 damage. A Renadio. Storm Dimitrin gained 900. Gentleman Mark
thought
is
it was
about to
just
summon
another way
Sand
to back
Surgeon.
out.
Do you want? No. Foe Sand Surgeon is level
pace is
36.
No problem.
Yeah.
Foe Sand Surgeon is level 36.
Oh, these are low levels. Hell.
Yeah. Just zap him.
Storm Dimitrin has dealt 90 damage to Foe Sand Surgeon. Foe Sand Surgeon used jumplets. Foe Sand Surgeon has dealt 21 damage.
I love it when Dimitri gets that.
Storm Dimitrin has dealt 98. First Storm. Gentleman Mark defeated.
Yep.
You stadium challengers never let me down. Obtained 900 gold.
Huh.
Receptionist, that will do nicely. You can come on through.
You pay it back to him.
So it's free.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's cool as hell.
Luckily, they don't actually make you have to skydive. They just
Oh, that would have
play
been
the
cool
sounds.
actually.
Well, unless you
Unless you
Fly.
died.
Master
whatever.
Stadium.
But yeah.
Alright, so.
You can actually walk around this area, and you can see the gate and everything. It's pretty
But
fun.
there's nowhere to.
I'm actually curious. I haven't tried this, but I'm actually
You
curious if you
cannot enter
place
the
a
Ascendant's
flyer
path as a
here.
visiting spectator.
If when you come here later, actually through the Ascendant's Path, if it'll be here, or if this is a separate instance of the area.
I'd imagine. Well, let's see.
You cannot enter the Ascendant's path as a visiting spectator.
What the hell is that sound in the background? Is that me or?
Wind. Oh, it might be me here.
Oh, that is him. Yes.
It's the water pipes.
Okay. Yeah, let me.
Inventory
Sorry.
items. Treasure chest
ahead.
key. Deadless. Sweet. Meganet. Earth. Other items. Other. Pest key. Taming.
Oh, you don't have a
Pest.
flash.
Combat
Under
recorder.
items.
Girls. Items. Deadless.
Items.
Sweet. Meganet. Earthnet. Flyer. 1. Select the action. Give. Use. What do you want to write on your flyer? MASTERSTADIUM. The flyer has been placed. Items. Select.
I'll leave it there. I would imagine so,
Yeah,
though.
there's also the gate up here.
Oh, actually, wait.
Well, I would think so too, but it could be its own instance. So
Can
there's
you
a
go?
gate to the north.
Oh no, there's not. What the hell? There's one to the south.
On the northeast side, there's a gate.
Oh, wait.
On the north side. The north.
In the east.
No, just keep going north. And then go left.
There's a,
Oh no, there's not a gate.
nope. It might be its own area. It's hard to say.
I think it's its own instance. Yeah.
Location. Master Stadium.
We have a bad person.
Civilian entry is currently forbidden.
I can't go there.
You have to speak to the person.
Wait, there's two of them?
Well, one is the portal, I think, or not the portal, but the online.
Excuse me,
Deal.
I asked. The woman replied. Challenger or spectator? Neither. Well, spectator I guess, I said. I was actually hoping I could speak to the stadium master, it's urgent. Master Ruben has already left for this evening, she replied, looking a bit perplexed. If it really is urgent, go ahead and lay down for the night and you can speak to him first thing in the morning.
Oh, this bit's funny.
There's nothing else I can do for you, you'll just have to wait.
Oh yeah, it is funny. Alright, here. Let me...
Option, egg save. Game save, select an option, party. All Manamon have been completely healed. You slept rather late, one of the workers said.
Yeah, we got any more comments or... I don't know.
No, not really.
Okay.
Just no problem.
Huh, I said sleepily. The battle's about to start, the woman explained. Between Norman and Reuben, I asked, adrenaline pumping through my drowsy body.
Oh, there we go. I finally quit making that noise.
Oh no. I ran through the stadium as fast as I could, trying to reach the battlefield as quickly as possible.
Oh, did Toby leave? Oh.
I think he dropped, yeah.
Norman, can't we wait just a few more minutes? I know she's going to show up. Reuben, I've waited as long as possible. You're not the only challenger. Norman, maybe I was a fool to expect her to show up. We haven't spoken in so many years. But I thought she would have the decency to show up for this momentous occasion.
Yeah, I think there's some spelling mistakes in here.
Reuben, sorry Norman. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to... Wait, I said, bursting into the arena. What the hell? Both battlers said in unison. Norman, puff puff, I gasped.
Hang on, let me see if Toby's still in here.
Speech mode talk.
Puff
That
puff.
whole thing cracks me up.
Stop it,
during
stop.
this whole game.
Oh, yeah.
Slam
Hold on.
Media, Logan's Game Room,
You gotta
D&D,
go
Sean
on.
Terra, Chris's server, 1, Game Room, 0.
You're
Oh,
welcome,
yeah.
and I will be right back.
Logan, Media, Slanon, 2, collapsed.
No, he dropped.
Smoke Lounge, 0, Zade's Cage,
No, like, he totally dropped.
speech mode off.
Alright, well, not much I can do aside from wait.
Sangra is puff puff. What about Sangra? Norman said quickly.
Puff puff.
She wants to be here so badly, puff puff. I puffed.
Puff puff, I puffed.
Norman, she's dying. Dying? He gasped. What happened? She didn't tell you? I asked incredulously. Tell me what? He asked rather flustered. She's very sick, Norman, I said. She wants to cheer you on for your final royal. Reuben, please, won't you move the battle to Brightonburg, please? Move the battle? Reuben asked astonished. Please, Reuben? Norman butted in.
Please, Reuben.
Well, it's not a normal thing, Reuben said slowly. Please, I begged, losing all sense of dignity in front of this large crowd. Well, all right, he said eventually. Is this the place? Reuben asked. Yup, I said, glowing with pride at pulling off the switch of location. A crowd is beginning to gather, Norman observed. Sangra, Norman said as the woman in question exited Marcella's house. I had never noticed just how weak she really did look. She was thin, anorexic looking. She looked clammy, and her eyes were bloodshot. What's wrong with you, Sangra? Norman asked. She just shook her head. I'll talk to you after the battle, she whispered. No, Sangra, you owe me, Norman said. She stopped for a moment and then started to talk. You remember my ordeal with Nelson, don't you? Yes, he said bitterly.
Hold on, let me see what's going on. I just gotta
Speak
see a
no talk.
message. The hell?
Smoke get deep crypt. Sean Terry, Chris's server, 1, Sean Terry.
Nope, okay. Wait. Is that Toby messaging me? Let me check real quick. Sorry about this, you guys. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know where he went. Also, I will check comments in just a sec because it looks like Austin isn't here.
Nelson didn't tell me that he was sick, if you know what I mean.
Nelson, so that's who she was with.
No, Norman said, gasping. Sangra.
See, and this is why, again, this game has a very, very good life lesson. Be very, very careful who you decide to, well, copulate with. Let's just say that. Be very, very careful. And don't just do it with random people.
I contracted the disease.
You think? You dummy.
I found out when I went to the doctor about the pain, you know, the miscarriage.
Oh, so she miscarried. She miscarried? No, is that even a word? Anyway.
But we spoke after the miscarriage, Norman wailed.
So, no baby.
I didn't want to talk about it to anyone, Sangra said. Oh Sangra, Sangra, Norman wept. I'm so sorry that it happened, Norman. Please forgive me, Sangra begged.
I don't. He might, but I don't.
Hush, it's about to start, Ruben said.
And yes,
Did you find Toby?
No, he's not here.
Oh.
He had not been paying attention to the conversation.
Oh, what's going... Yeah, no, I'm not sure what happened to Toby.
Blind Gamer says... miscarried is a word.
Miscarried?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to check comments, sorry. After I got through this.
He also says this is probably one of the coolest parts of the game. Yeah, I mean, I would agree just because of the fight.
This is, yes.
Blind Gamer says that sounds good except for the jalapenos and banana peppers. I'm not sure what that's even referring to. Oh, somebody said they're going to eat a pizza. I was like, what does that refer to?
Pizza.
And then I saw the other message. Oh, and Levi says, where's the guy that asked if you will give him that certain item? I didn't see him in there. Apparently there's somebody that asked you for a specific item?
Really? I didn't know
Are you
that.
talking about the Master Stadium, maybe?
I don't know. Anything else? Just while I'm sitting here. Also, what time is it?
Have you heard of Pizza?
Oh, yeah. God, pizza.
4:53 p.m.
It's the second time they've said that.
I'll talk to you after the match, Norman said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Master Ruben said in a booming voice. For real this time, prepare to witness today's epic Manamon battle between longtime Master Ruben and longtime tamer Norman.
Oh. I think he was referring to the question earlier about how to get to the logs or whatever. Just by the logs, by the gate in the logs, instead of going right, go to the left. And there should be a passage around to some water, and sitting in front of the water, there's a person sitting there.
Mm-hmm. All right, now.
Manamon Master Ruben has challenged you to a battle. Ruben sent out a Gulliver.
I love this.
Go, Colivert. Select an action for Colivert. Attack.
So I'm controlling his stuff. So if I hit L,
Although I
Colivert
don't
is
think
level
any of
100.
them have equipment.
Colivert does not have anything equipped.
yeah. Okay, so fire. So we need to hit it with
In switch, so Dageedle. Dageedle's magic attack, 155. Melandon. Renadio.
Creams.
Airword. Thornida.
no.
Cancel. Colivert. Dageedle.
Fire.
Melandon. Renadio.
Renadio?
Airword.
I'm just not
Honestly,
sure.
Cullivert's just fine.
Select choose and suicide dive, jump blitz, fury power, fighting, physical,
Fighting
effect,
or-
intimidating stare, shadow,
Suicide
you,
dive, if
jump
anything.
blitz, suicide, Colliver. Colliver has dealt 207 damage to Foe Golivet. Colliver suffered 68 damage from the backlash. Foe Golivet used Terra Magma.
Oh crap.
Special. Foe Golivet has dealt 195 damage to Colliver.
This suicide.
Select an Foe Golivet. Foe Golivet is level 100. Logged onto the select and
Maybe
Toby joins
use another
channel.
attack.
Oh, Toby's back. Hold on, let me.
Oh, is he good? Okay.
Toby.
Dude,
Zenon,
this is too
2,
much at
collapse.
least.
Toby left channel.
Alright, let me turn the
Speech
speech
mode
off
off.
on you.
Sorry about that. My friend phoned.
Oh.
You're good.
Yeah, you just dropped. You didn't say nothing. We were like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope he didn't
Inventory.
Yeah,
Attack.
my
lose
phone.
internet or something.
Yeah, my friend rung and he just dropped me from, got me out of the app completely.
Yeah,
wow.
iOS will do that. Eventually, we'll have to help you put it on your computer. Put Team Talk on your computer.
Yeah, will you do that at some point, guys?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can do that.
Have I
Choose a
missed,
mood.
I've
Suicide
missed my
dive.
favourite cutscene. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Just a little bit. We're on the
Just a
fight
little bit.
right now.
Yeah, I'm fighting
Alright, okay.
the thing right now.
Colliver used suicide dive. Colliver has dealt 197 damage to Foe Golivet. Colliver suffered 26 damage from the backlash. Foe Golivet has been Colliver has been select the Manamon to use. Colliver.
Actually, I'm not sure what I want to use. What's the next one? Holy crap, what are you typing?
Oh, sorry, I'm replying to somebody on the thing about the Breitenberg Wilderness.
Thornida.
Is it Aeroy? Have you had Aeroy?
Airwar.
Yeah, Aeroy.
Airwar? I'm not sure what he summons after Golivath.
Was that the first one?
Yes.
How much have I missed of the fight?
Not much at all.
Alright.
What's the next one now?
Tell you what, well, London's good. I like that film.
Renataya. Melandon. Melandon is level 100.
Melandon.
Wait, these are all level 100?
Melandon does not affect Dagital. Dagital is level 100. Colivert. Colivert is level 100. Meland. Renatayo is level 100. Airwar. Airwar is level 100. Thornida. Thornida is level 100.
I'm trying to think what he summons next.
Airwar.
Let's do, Thornida.
Thorn. What do you go? Ruben sent out a cabo rain.
It's not letting me send my message.
Select an
It should. As long as you're logged in.
inventory. Attack.
Ooh, Cabaret.
No,
this
the
is
send
fun.
button is dimmed.
What the hell? That's...
Do you know what it might be? You can only type a certain amount of characters in a live chat message.
Oh,
No,
really?
it says. Hold on. 300 and. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Inventory. Attack.
Alright, so this is water. So actually, I think plant
Choose
actually
a
do
sleep
pretty
spray,
well.
Gamadrin,
Let's
plant,
do-
physical, poison ball, nature dance. So, nature dance. Thornida used nature dance. Thornida has dealt 291 damage to foe Cabo Rain.
Whoa!
Foe Cabo Rain has been defeated. Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Bambaustica. No.
Oh, hell yeah. Wait, oh, that's plant, isn't it? So we need...
Yes. So, Dagital. Colivert. Cancel. Thornida. Airward. Renato.
Dagital.
Melanda. Daggy. Colivert. Go. Ruben sent out a Bambaustica. Foe Bambaustica used Miracle Adrenaline. Foe Bambaustica's magic attack. Foe Bambaustica is fired up with adrenaline. Select. Choose a sturdy stone, iron tackle, white lance, holy, knockout venom, poison, pest pincer, insect, physical.
Insect is super effective
Do that.
against plant, right? Okay.
Dagital used pest pincer. Dagital has dealt 198 damage to foe Bambaustica. Foe Bambaustica used toxic spray. The attack. Foe Bambaustica suffered 98 damage from acute exhaustion. Choose a
Cute.
Dagital.
exhaust.
Dagital has dealt 183 damage to foe Bambaustica has been. Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Shadowina. No.
Okay, that's shadows. I think...
Shadow and sound.
So holy should wreck it?
Yes.
Or should I use sound?
No.
No, holy.
Ruben. Foe Shadowina used bellow. Dagital is being distracted. Choose sturdy
What the hell
stone.
does that do?
Pest pincer. Knockout. White
Makes
lance.
it so where you can't get a crit.
Oh,
No, white lance.
okay.
Don't use lance. Use. Oh yeah. Use lance. Sorry.
Dagital has dealt 261 damage to foe Shadowina. Foe Shadowina used Shadow Sphere. Foe Shadowina has dealt 50 damage to Dagital. Select. Dagital has 210 out of 260 health.
So what?
Choose the attack. Foe Shadowina
What?
used Decibel Rush.
Hey!
Foe Shadowina has dealt 74 damage to Dagital. Dagital has become deaf. Select an
Has become deaf.
Death.
What the hell does that do?
It
Choose
means
a
it
move.
can't be affected by sound attacks. I think.
Oh,
90 accuracy.
this has 90 accuracy.
Knockout. White lamp. Dagital used
You
white.
hit A
Just use it. Yeah.
to check accuracy.
Dagital has dealt 288. Foe Shadowina. Manamon Master Ruben is about to summon Javoltric. No. Yes.
Okay, that's fighting an electric.
Yes,
An electric.
Dumo London.
Select Dagital. Melandon.
That's a ghost, isn't it?
What? Go.
That's Earth.
Ruben sent out a Javoltric.
Oh no, the ghost is
Marlon.
Foe Javoltric used takedown.
yeah, I get those two confused.
Foe Javoltric has dealt 55 damage to Melandon. Foe Javoltric suffered 13 damage from the backlash. Sandstorm, Land Power, Geocombat, Stone and Fighting, Contained
Do
Quake,
contained
Earth, Flurry
quake,
Claws,
audio
Sandstorm,
combat,
Earth,
whatever.
Contained Quake, Earth, Physical, 140 effect points, Geocombat, 100 effect points, Contained Quake,
Quake's better. Or,
Melandon has dealt 303 damage to Foe Javoltric.
Whoa.
contained Quake is better. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Voltric used
I
hammerhead.
lowered its stats. Not sure what it was.
Voltric has dealt 74 damage to Melandon.
That's one
How do I get one?
wanted to use more.
Melandon has dealt 210 damage to Voltric.
Wait, what?
Melandon, they're around. You can catch them.
Oh, yeah.
Melandon's strength was decreased by Voltric has been defeated.
Actually, I thought it was the transformation of Hillimer.
Oh, maybe so.
Or,
Manamon Master
Come on.
Ruben is about to summon Dragomir. No.
Alright, this is fine.
Ruben sent out a...
Because...
This is where it all
Ruben,
happens.
no doubt you think you've done well so far, but now witness my secret weapon.
Wait,
Ruben, no doubt you think you've done well so far, but now witness
Yeah,
my
you're-
secret
you're-
weapon.
your secret weapon that, well, we shall see.
Dragomir, use Draco Breaker.
Yeah, he does.
A doctor runs out onto the field.
And that is supposed to happen, by the way. The first time I heard
Yeah.
that, I thought I did something wrong.
Me too.
So I reloaded the game. But no, that's supposed to happen.
Get a stretcher, Ruben yells. Dear God, an onlooker gasps. Hurry up, Dr. Henderson, Ruben yells. We've got to get him to the hospital. It was a chaotic storm of legs, arms, bodies, shouts, accusations, press inquiries, doctors, tamers, cameras, voices. Norman, Sangra shouted. Marcella Henderson was carrying Norman away quickly toward a hospital. Oh my god, Sangra wailed. It's okay, Sangra, I comforted. It's okay.
You know what? Who cares about Sangora?
Norman,
that's rude.
she sobbed. Norman, she sobbed.
I don't care anymore.
Oh,
She's the
Norman.
one that's going to give you the Manamon in a minute, so don't
Well,
do that.
well,
I'm so
You know what?
unjust.
No
I
Manamon
don't know
for
how.
you, Chris.
I'm so
That'd be
unjust.
funny
I
if you
don't know
were
how
rude
that
to her,
move
she
went
just
so
didn't
amiss.
give it to you.
that would be funny as hell. Like, no, it's not yours.
Oh, Blind Gamer says, Toby, I have a Melandon if you want it. Blind Gamer's Lounge. Sorry, I have to be. Toby, I have a
Blind
Melandon.
Gamers-
If you want, I
that's
can
my
give it to
mate
you.
Angeline. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
Tell her I'll
unjust. I
speak-
don't know how that
tell
move
her
went so
I'll
amiss.
speak to
Ruben
her
said,
later
stunned.
and sort it out.
Okay. I mean, they'll hear you because you're on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
Angeline, I'll call you later.
Wait, what the hell? Wait, hang on. What was that? Hold on.
I'm so unjust.
somebody-
I don't know how that move went so
Oh,
amiss.
Blind Gamer
Ruben
says,
said,
Oh, it's just
no
you saying
Manamon
it.
for you. For Chris, you are grounded now. Go to your room right now. He is in his room right now.
No Manamon for. Well, I'm not gonna use it anyway, but
Yeah.
well,
I'll go to the hospital and check up on things. I offered. Would you? Ruben asked.
all right. So basically, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital, even though I don't want to.
Thanks. I'll try to keep the crowd under control here.
Yeah, now you have to run back and forth.
I really don't want to do this. I really don't. But no.
This was playing this music again, which is pretty funny.
Wait, which
I love
one?
the bass note of it. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, this music.
So,
Oh. Oh, this is good music.
Mhm. I love this part, this track.
Alright, let's see. Hell yeah. Alright. Alright. Problem with this music is I could listen to it for hours,
Yeah, same.
but wait, where am I?
Some of it
location,
anyway, yeah.
Brightonburg East.
Oh,
You can just copter to the west.
Pocket Fairwood,
or north,
Soup,
south,
McCamo City,
but
Brightonburg
works
West.
either way.
actually, yeah. And I can heal.
All
Actually, I don't need to heal. I just did.
Yeah, you weren't fighting.
It doesn't matter.
Not really. I'll actually be right back.
But yes, if it was up to me, I don't care about Sangora. And I'm serious when I say that. Like,
Brightonburg. How is he doing, Marcella? I asked softly.
the minute I heard that crap, I was like, you know what? you get what's coming to you. Alright.
How is he doing, Marcilla? I asked softly.
Alright.
Not well, she said sadly. He's in critical condition. He'll be lucky if he lives another hour.
And of course, I made the joke, F. Sangora. And then, well, I was like, you know what? Ooh, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't want to do that. That would be a very, very bad idea because I don't want to get sick and die. I don't want an STD. Screw that. I mean, no, I'm. Okay, I'll stop with these terrible jokes.
No, I said, an angry tear falling from my eye.
These jokes really are terrible.
That isn't fair.
The sad thing is, it could have gone so much better. I don't know why he had to write it like this, but he did. So I'm gonna make fun of it all the way through.
We're doing all we can to
Chris.
make his last minutes come.
What?
It's nearly over. It's nearly over.
Yes, it's nearly over. Thank goodness.
We're doing all we can to make his last minutes comfortable, Marcilla added.
Alright, so basically they're trying to make him comfortable before he dies.
You should probably go tell Sangora. Oh, all right, I said.
I don't want to tell her. You know what? How about I just close this game and not do it?
No, because the story
What?
gets good from here.
No.
Pocket, where? Suli, McCamus, Bright.
Sangra. What the hell kind of name is that anyway?
You've got to go to the east, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the gate. Yeah, that's the wrong gate.
No, you've got to go through that. You've got to go to our house again.
Wait.
Location, Brightonburg West.
Yeah, I gotta go to the east side of the thing. My bad. Sorry, I got distracted making fun of Sangora.
I have to be honest, I actually cried in this next cutscene.
I mean, look, it is kind of sad. Oh crap, I went the wrong way. I mean, it's sad, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you kind of deserve what you get. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but, wait, where's the freaking thing?
Location, Brightonburg East.
Wait,
You're going the wrong way.
I know. Because I'm thinking about freaking Sangora. Oh, here we go.
Go east.
Marcilla's house. Guest room.
Alright, come on, you ungrateful little.
Sangora, I asked. He's dying, isn't he? She said softly.
Yep, he's dying.
Yes, Sangora, Norman's dying.
Do you feel better now? How do you like yourself now, huh?
Please, take me to him, Sangora wept.
Alright, so now we gotta go back.
Now guess what, Chris?
What?
You've got to go back to the hospital
What?
again.
Oh, now check this out.
Pocket Copter, you can fly while Sangora is with you.
Yeah. Why? I have no idea. I guess because the copter only can take one person? I don't know.
Brightonburg Central.
But yes, if it was up to me, I'd say, you know what?
Brightonburg North.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Sangora. Man, I really wish he had done it differently, because this is just a crappy thing to do to your characters. I mean, all jokes aside.
Sangora, Norman gasps in a rough, sore voice.
All jokes aside, this is a really terrible thing to do. Oh, this music. Oh, damn. Well, damn. This is the music that plays. Okay. I'll check comments after I run through this scene.
Norman, Sangora sobs. She slumps over onto his bed.
Since my designated comment reader is AWOL.
He tries to move to allow her room in the small bed.
I don't know, he said he'll be back.
He probably will. It's more of a joke.
She lays her head on his chest.
Yeah.
Norman, she said. Yes, my love, Norman replied. Please, you do forgive me, don't you, Norm?
I've just got to
Sangora
use the
asked.
bathroom. I'll mute. for
Nah,
a
you're
sec.
good. Okay. You're good. Yeah, me, maybe he forgives you. I do. I would not. Hell, if anyone does that to me, nah, you're, bye. I'm serious, too. Nope.
What?
Sorry, I'm back.
Just anything like that.
What happened?
Oh, I am continuing to bash Sangora. Never mind. Actually, I wonder what the comments are like, because I said I was going to check them after
Let's
this
see.
scene. People,
I will tell you.
people are probably like, what is wrong with him?
Right,
so
I'm still
17,
here,
that's
Chris. I'm just
amazing.
going to the bathroom.
Oh, Blind Gamers Lounge says, right, she's a dang cheater.
She is.
Oh, Blind Gamer says, just use rubber. Weirdness Tech says, but what if she was your best friend? Somebody said, Chris, can you play the Entombed as a fairy?
Oh my god, that would be hard.
Somebody says playing Entombed as a fairy would be hilarious. I was number 1 on Entombed with a fairy for a long time, but apparently it's not number 1 anymore, but I'll have to go check. Pate says you have small copter.
Oh yeah. Small copter.
That's funny. Cheater. I mean, like I said, I liked the original idea of Sangora until they're like, oh no, I have, this sexually transmitted disease and I'm gonna die. And I have a baby in my womb who's not born yet. And oh, I love this man, but I cheated on him. And oh, please help me.
It's like, yeah, no.
And then you kill, and then the guy gets killed, which just seems too set up for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
The whole thing just seemed way too set up. It just does.
I didn't like how it was written either. It's just, okay.
But it is what it is. Like I said, I would have liked it if it was like a romance where you were just helping the romance get together, or like if it was a romantic thing for your character, or for like some sort of distant. I don't know, but it just went in this weird twist where nobody was expecting it. I started to not like it anymore. And then not only that, but it could have been a really good storyline to help like thicken out the after Requiem plotline.
Yeah.
But it just dies off. It just dies off completely, and there's nothing else about it. There's no lineage other than Sirenia, whatever it is, Sirenet that you get. Which I thought was a little sad because like
I know.
Could have been a really cool storyline otherwise.
Just
in my opinion. But
oh yeah.
Please, you do forgive me, don't you, Norm? Sangora asked. Yes, Sangora, Norman said.
Oh, what?
I forgive you.
watch. The other thing that bothers me is he dies, and then somehow she just throws herself on him, and she dies instantly too. Like,
Yeah.
just.
I love you with all of my heart. If only we had another life to do over, to try this again. I was so angry with you, Sangora, for so long. So bitter. But I think I was truly angry with myself. Angry that I placed my journey above your happiness. That I made you disloyal. It's not your fault, Sangora wept. No, maybe not,
I
he
made
allowed.
you disloyal. Oh my gosh.
It's so stupid.
God.
But I blamed myself for allowing it to happen by causing you to become lonely. Oh, Norm, she sobbed. Norm. Sangora, he said. You must die blaming yourself. You have suffered for any wrong you may have committed. I don't hate you, I love you, even more than I did when I thought we had our whole lives ahead of us.
But yeah, you're right. A damn cheater.
What's the saying? Distance makes the heart grow. Fonder, Sangra wept. Why are you still crying? Norman asked. Sangra began to cry harder, but there was a smile on her face. I think I'm happy, I am, Sangra said thoughtfully. For the first time since you left on your journey. Sangra moves her head up for a kiss, he smiles, and closes his eyes. Just as they are about to kiss one another, Norman flops onto his pillow, and the monitor shows that he has no vitals. Oh Norman, she cried.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh, Norman, I'm just gonna throw myself on you and I'm gonna die too, right here.
Flatline.
Soon we will be together again.
Oh.
She turned to me, I tried to hide the tears trickling from my eyes. Slannon, she said softly.
Why the hell are you crying? Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Slannon. Thank you so much for all the... She struggled for a few more seconds to formulate a coherent sentence, but could not manage this final feat. She soon drooped over the dead body of her lover, and spoke no more.
Yep.
She joined her parents,
Somehow she
her grandmother.
just dies instantly as well.
I don't understand that.
Just drives me nuts, but you know.
She joined Norman yet again. She joined my innocence.
My innocence. I mean, we're
But,
still innocent
perhaps,
in all
she
this.
restored
How
my
does she
faith in
join
love and
our
humanity,
innocence?
even if just for a moment.
No, she didn't. Definitely did not restore our faith in love or humanity.
No.
Just
no.
continue the fact that it's all hopeless.
Not even close.
Oh yeah, Blind Gamerzon says, I believe she would have died with a broken heart after he died, but she had no heart. Blind Gamer says,
The joint funeral was
he's
very
crashing, we
moving,
need
and a
help
huge
in
crowd
here.
showed up.
Oh, for the flatline.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, where's the nurses trying to bring him back with like the defibrillator?
I know.
Like, I don't know.
I missed what that
1,
said,
2,
but it probably
3,
wasn't
beep.
that important.
Well, you can just go back through your history if you have the NVDA history.
No, I don't. Dumb.
Oh, you don't?
No. It's alright.
Before I knew it, she was buried and gone, and I was faced with the prospect of continuing my Manamon journey.
No, it's not that important. Basically, she dies.
She got, yeah, you go to her funeral, and then they bury her, and she's gone, and then tears aside, oh, guess what? We get to continue on our journey finally.
Slannon, Marcilla asked.
God.
Yeah, Marcilla, I asked. Would you come back to my place real quick before you head out of town? Marcilla inquired. Sangra asked me to give you something, she added when I looked at her curiously. Oh, all right, I said.
So now you're in the church.
Oh, actually, well, I could show off the crypt.
Yeah.
You know, let's do that.
You can get a Sanctusol or a Zombone. Zombone's actually pretty interesting. That's what the transplants.
Actually, there's stuff on these pews, I think, but I don't know if I want to...
Some of them, but honestly, it's not all that worth it.
The door is locked tight.
Nothing rare in here.
You can't help but wonder what's behind it. Use the ancient crypt key to unlock the door? Yes.
Imagine that.
Ancient crypt.
So why is the crypt key for this city randomly in the ice area?
I don't know.
Slannon found a life tonic. Slannon stored the life tonic in...
Yeah.
That's useful. So this area isn't that big, but,
A feral level 24 Maya's mouse attack go.
okay, that's what, like poison?
Flee.
Undead and poison? Yeah, I don't care. Go away.
It's not undead, it's just poison. That's the one that turns into Cerberus.
Oh,
Slannon found the
It's a
treasure
good one,
chest key.
honestly.
Slannon stored the treasure...
dude, there's another treasure chest key.
Inside a chest, imagine that. This is also where you get the you can't
A feral
summon
level
this way.
21 cloak.
There's a
Flee.
Oh, I can't. Well, then I guess I can't, so I guess might as well just leave them.
There's another
Brighton.
chest, but
Oh, really? Well,
let's go straight.
Brighton... Ancient crypt.
in and out the door. In and out, in and out, in and out. In and out.
I'm back.
Whoa.
and then go straight up once you can. Although I don't think you walked right enough.
No, I'm on the right wall. Wait,
Go.
I am sick of this, so we're gonna
Why don't you use encounter downs?
Items. Gunk element. Cancel. Deadly. Sweet. Meg. Earth. Gunk. Cream.
can
Lightning
set
out.
that stuff as a
Super ink.
favorite item, save
EXP.
to
Life
just get a
tonic. Rare
number.
jewel. Ultra encounter down. 7. Give. Remove. Use. Give. Remove. Move item. Toss.
Make it number
Cancel.
1, and then
Use.
you can hit 1.
Give.
Use it.
Use. I select.
wait, I thought I did. I'll check.
There you go.
Slannon found a dark shroud. Slannon stored the dark shroud in the equipment pocket.
That is useful.
Yeah.
In item, other item, equipment, can't, dark shroud. This item consumes the wearer in darkness. The user is immune to holy attacks.
Yeah.
Indeed. It's really good for more tracks since it has super weakness to holy. Tech, what did you miss in the stream? Basically just the whole Sangra quest line. Excuse me, quest line.
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Oh, Pate says classic Gloritas
Obtain
or
1,000 gold.
ectoplasm. Ectoplasm's not worth it in my opinion.
There's some gold.
Where did you get the ancient crypt key? That's in the polar preserve. It's a hidden item along the edge.
Yep.
But that area is the only place you can get
Right?
Glorita or whatever it's called, and Zombone. Which Zombone is what turns into Skeleton later.
Alright,
And
so.
Glorita turns into Sanctusol with that haunted hat.
Oh, yeah.
So
Which
it's
I don't even know where
area.
you. There is a haunted hat somewhere, but I forget where you pick it up. I think it's hidden.
Yeah, there's a couple, but
I think you can buy it later on, can't you?
later, yeah, well,
You can.
I didn't think you can buy it, but
Wait, where's the
You're going the wrong way, Chris.
Wait, I am.
depends on where you're trying to go.
Trying to head
Oh.
to the
Gotta
house.
go to Sangora's house
Well, it's
one last time.
Marcella's house, yeah.
On Mercena's house, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Mercil.
Here we go.
Mercilla's room. All ma-
Wait, where is she?
You're in the guest bedroom.
No, I'm in her room. Oh, she must be in
Guest room.
That's why I said
Oh,
in the
she's-
guest bedroom.
the guest room, not her room.
Here we are, Mercilla said. This is it. A man in it? I asked confused.
I thought it was funny, and I kept walking in and out of that door. It's like in, out, in, out, in, out. Like making.
A man in it? I asked confused. It's the Manamon she kept, the one she couldn't sell, Mercilla explained. She wanted you to have it. Slannon received Sirenet. Do you want to nickname some? No. Your party is full, so the Sirenet was
I
stored in
named mine
Partition 1 in your
Sangora,
transportal. I really miss her, Mercilla said
It's a
softly.
great Manamon. It's pretty tanky.
Yeah, it's water and shadow, and it gets pretty good.
We really shouldn't develop such a close bond with our
Although,
patients.
I thought it should have gotten a better shadow move, honestly, than Shadow Sphere, but although it's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to agree.
But
with
it
that.
also
Only
has
good
that-
shadow move it gets.
But it also has that siren song move, doesn't it? Which is quite good.
Yeah, that's not shadow though. That's sound.
Yeah, it's sound.
Yeah.
It can be if you're planning on fighting something for a long time. Honestly, I just never used it though because you can usually kill things quicker.
Alright.
But I did, I couldn't help it. And now she's gone, I feel like a failure.
Good, she's gone. Oh!
I looked sadly at her.
Okay. Good riddance. No.
Jeez.
The truth was, I wasn't feeling much different than she was. I was wondering, if I hadn't agreed to move the battle, would Norman have lived? If the battle had been conducted in the proper arena, with the proper precautions? But that was nonsense, wasn't it? Plenty of Manamon battles happen out in the open. Most Manamon battles happen in the open. Yes, but there would have been medical professionals on standby at the Masters Stadium. It is an intense battle. Tamers and their Manamon can get carried away. My sad eyes met Marcilla's, and we wept silently, together in our shared grief for a young woman we really had barely known.
Right.
Merc,
So now I can continue.
And you'll be pleased to know, Chris.
Oh.
So,
hello, I answered.
Yeah, what's up? Sorry. Toby, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, well, you can cheer now because the Sangra story is over.
Yay!
Evil mastermind.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
Hello, Slannon. I'm the waitress from Madame Beauville's you spoke to not too long ago, remember? A young female voice asked. Yes, I think I remember you, I replied, summoning up a vague image to accompany the voice. I told you I would call you if I saw any Eshkanites around town, she said pensively. Oh, right, I said. I saw one hanging around the bench on my way to work today, just thought you should know, she said shyly. I'll be right over, I said.
No, I can't continue my
Where
quest.
was-
I gotta do this crap now.
McKenwood, Brightonburg West.
Alright, let's go.
Sule,
Suli,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Suli City. All
now,
Suli
just
City.
as a note here, you can do this, I believe, in any order.
Option
You can either
save
do the Madame Baville's first, or
Select an option.
beat the
Party.
stadium.
I'll do the restaurant.
Yeah, you're already here anyway.
Where's the freaking restaurant?
It's on
Past all the
Brightonburg West.
benches.
Oh no, I'm in.
Not Brightonburg West. It's on whatever this place is. Southeast.
Oh, past the benches. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You need to go around the west and then to the south. Because there's a wall there.
Wait, is this? Oh no, that's the stadium. Wait, what the hell?
Just go east. Go east from here.
Crap. Oh, here we go.
Have you looked at the water there out of curiosity? Because it's like, oh, we need water, and there's like a flowing waterfall.
Wait, where?
As a Manamon tamer, there are some
By the
places you just can't
benches?
get to without search.
No.
Go back to the benches.
Okay.
And right in between them, go south.
Oh.
It's a nice sight to look at from the benches.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of water. Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
It's just funny.
Alright, so with the whole Sangra drama over, we can get back to more important things. Wait, where's the thing? Is it north of the benches?
Going south.
Oh. I hate this place.
South and east.
Madame Beauville's. As I entered the restaurant, I saw the waitress who I had met here before. She was shaking and looked a little pale. What's up? I asked, unsure how to start this conversation. Finally, she said, her voice shaking. I could tell the rude manner of addressing me was not intended as such. That was obvious by her mannerisms. You said you saw an Eshkanite here? I asked, looking around the place. I saw Eshkan, she said. Hey, listen, I said, a bit worried by the way she was acting. What's going on? She started moving her weight from her left foot to her right foot, over and over again. He's not Eshkan, she blurted all of a sudden. He's not, what? I asked, bewildered. He's not Eshkan, there is no Eshkan, she blurted again. That's not his real name.
Alright, here we go. You ready?
I will say I do like the carryover storyline from Manamon 1. It's kind of cool.
Yes. Here we go.
I said, standing there with my mouth open. There was only one customer in the restaurant, and he was gaping at her. I'll explain, the waitress said, her face contorting with the effort it took her to express these thoughts. I'm not originally from Caire. I'm from another country called Tangiria. My father is a stadium leader and a leader of the Church of Theognius named Seniorus.
That asshole!
He was very, controlling, and when I reached the tricky age of 13, I had had enough.
That was my reaction when I first heard it. That is my reaction still. That asshole.
Mine was what?
I decided that I wasn't going to put up with it, and I was going to take my own life. But then a Manamon tamer showed up in my hometown. He found me as I prepared to end my life. He stopped me, he saved my life.
Eshkin is beyond me.
I don't know.
He went on to defeat my father's stadium. Later, he would go on to defeat a mythic Manamon known as Erodium and stop an evil schemer named Octorus from taking over the world. He's quite famous now. As if that wasn't enough fame, he became that country's Manamon master. He came back to me as I sat alone on Sandhawk Beach, and he told me that I was free. You see, I'm very nearsighted, and my hearing could be a lot better than it is. My parents had used this as a way to keep me from going on my own Manamon journey. But this Manamon tamer, now the Manamon master, had enough influence that he was able to convince the appropriate authorities that these were not legitimate concerns. I didn't want to travel around Tangeria though, I wanted to travel around a new country. So I picked Kyre.
Wait, what?
So I picked Kyre.
Oh.
He was amazing. He saw me off on the ship leading to Kyre. I had a lot of adventures. My Manamon journey started and ended several years ago. I didn't want to head home, so I decided to emigrate here, to Kyre.
That's a typo.
And that's where we are. Not too long ago, I started hearing about this Eshkin fellow who said he could make it rain. I was amazed at these rumors, I thought they couldn't be true. But I recognized Eshkin. Eshkin is Seniorus, my father.
Alright, I think for this stream, I'm thinking the best place probably to stop is the boss of the next area.
Oh sure, he's changed his look quite a bit, but I'd recognize his voice anywhere.
Well, you still have the stadium to defeat, too.
Yeah, actually then, yeah, maybe the first boss of that area, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Just because it's been, so what time is it?
5:34 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slammin', she asked with a quavering voice.
Yeah, I try not to make these, like, way too long, because some people go for, like, 5 hours, and it's like,
But you
holy
get caught up in them,
crap.
so it's hard.
You what?
You get caught up in them, like you don't realize how much time has gone by.
Oh, I know.
He's looking for me. I'm so scared. I've not spoken to him in 3 years, Slannon, and I don't know what to do. But, why are you telling me this? I asked. Because you fought the Eshkinites, you fought Eshkin, she said hopefully. I've heard about you, a lot of people have heard of you. And you remind me of him, the Manamon master who changed my life.
The Manamon master who
Also,
changed
I think
your
it's
life.
funny that they're literally referencing your character from Manamon 1, but they keep calling you a he. What if I wonder if it's based on the gender you choose in this one?
No.
'Cause
No,
it could be a she.
I believe your character in that game is always male.
Oh, it is always male? Interesting.
Regardless of what you do, yes, that character is
Yeah,
male. Now,
interesting.
I think what would be interesting is if you could, at some point, fight that character again.
Yourself, yeah.
That would be kind of cool, actually. Just,
It'd be hilarious, yeah.
yeah.
I looked at her, not sure what I should say or do.
Yeah, like, I think it'd be cool if you could choose, well, I don't know about choose what Manamon to use, but yeah, it'd be
To fight, but
cool.
yeah. I think it'd be cool if it based it on your previous save and whatever you had on your
Oh,
man
Ah,
your
yeah.
party, you would fight them.
that would be cool, actually.
I looked at
Yeah,
her,
that'd
not
be
sure what I
pretty-
should say or do. The door flew open,
There he
Oh,
revealing two
is.
people I had not expected to see together. The first man was Eshkin, determined looking and a bit out of breath.
Wait, is this? Oh, this music. Okay. Yeah.
Right behind him was Oma, I asked. Stop that man, Eshkin said, gesturing wildly at Oma.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oma stood right behind Eshkin, calmly surveying the scene. Eshkin took notice of the young girl for the first time. Rena, my baby girl, he said, a tear running down his cheek. What is going on? I asked, feeling that being kept in the dark was some kind of new norm for me. This magician is a big joke, a scam artist, Oma said, glaring at Eshkin. And, I asked, annoyed with Oma for pointing out the obvious. How does he do it then? It is simple, he replied. The ring. I still don't know how I missed it before, but he is right. Eshkin is wearing it on his finger. The ominous ruby is in his ring. My ring? Eshkin asked bewildered. The ring, Oma enunciated. The young girl named Rena, still quivering, sunk down into a chair. Eshkin held his right hand in front of his face, gazing fixedly at the ring he had worn since he was a little boy. His daddy's ring. His dad's only gift to him. Oma stood in the doorway patiently. I looked from one face, to another, to another. The customer who had been eating before had disappeared sometime during the commotion. Give it to me, Oma said. The ring, Eshkin mumbled. Nazi Agnias, it was just the ring. Just the ring. Hand it over, Oma said dangerously. He reached out a hand, but Eshkin didn't notice. Oma gripped the ring between his middle finger and thumb, taking care not to brush Eshkin's skin. With one quick flick of the wrist, the ring came off of Eshkin's finger and fell into Oma's palm. Oma did not put it on his finger, but instead dropped it into his pocket. I'm invincible now, you know, he said. He grinned. The ominous ruby was all I needed. When Byron saw that Eshkin had the ruby on the Salvo Peninsula, I looked back at footage of Eshkin's magic tricks, and sure enough, the ominous ruby adorned his pointer finger. Byron? I asked. Byron's been working for me, Oma said. I've been looking for the ominous ruby for a long time now. Byron found it. He thought it was in the Conduin Art Museum, as if. He's a good kid though. He found it in the end. Those thieves I hired to break into the art museum were pathetic. They probably wouldn't have found the ruby even if it had been there. But you helped me defeat those thugs, I gasped. Not before I was sure they would find nothing there, Oma grimaced. It also would cast doubt on them if they ever decided to, tell the authorities who put them up to the little heist. I didn't believe my senses, but it all made sense. Byron had acted strange at the Madame Beauville's restaurant on Salfoa. Oh, and hadn't he been standing guard in front of the art museum right before the smoke bomb went off? I thought I was special, Eshkin mumbled, staring blankly at the place where the ring had been. I thought the Agnias had anointed me his earthly hero. Nobody cares about your story, you hypocritical nincompoop. Oma grinned at his own wit. Eshkin stared at Rena. His eyes filled with tears. Rena shuffled her feet. Too much is going on, she whispered. Eshkin passed out. Foolish man, Oma glowered. I don't need any of you anymore, he said, looking at me. You fought well during our past battles. Watching you is like watching a masterpiece come to life. I know you won't make this easy on me. You could join me, you know. I don't even know what you are doing, I exclaimed. I can't join something I don't even know about. But I know enough to be certain I want nothing to do with it. You are working with criminals. For the good of art, Oma said. Sure, art, I glowered. Rena, you'll be fine, won't you? I asked. I don't know, she said shakily. I need to chase Oma down, I said hurriedly. Go Slanin, I'll be fine, she said, looking at her father's unconscious form.
Wait, so can I not do the stadium? Or do I have to do the stadium before?
Yeah, you have to do the
to do
stadium.
the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, you can go to the house, but it's just going to tell you that you need to climb, and then you do the stadium to get to the rope.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
You have to go back
Okay,
anyway, so.
okay.
I'll call the paramedics.
Yeah, there's some spelling.
The
Paramedics, yeah. There's a
I
lot
know,
of
like-
spelling mistakes that really
Yeah,
should
it's
be.
fine, but
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. Alright.
Oh no. I just missed him. If only I had been a few seconds faster. I need to think of something to do. Doesn't he live in Conduin City? Maybe I can find some useful information at his house.
Okay.
Pocket where? Suli City.
Do,
All
um,
an egg safe. Gate select.
honestly, maybe I should just stop after the stadium.
Yeah, I would.
Honestly, because, yeah.
We'll get your robe and then stuff, but yeah.
And maybe at the end finish off the coin quest. Like at the end,
there you go.
know, the,
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay, yeah.
because the next section is
House.
quite long.
Suli.
Very. So, yeah, that'll be its own thing, basically.
Ultra encounter downs effective.
Shut up.
Suli Stadium.
Oops, hold on. Why? Oh.
Nice thing is the walls are visible now. Yeah, it's 541 already.
Yep. Where's the frick? Going the wrong way.
No, doing right.
Do you feel good about
Open
your?
right.
Do you?
Right.
Oh shit, I'm going the
Oh,
wrong
you
way.
went all the way back down.
Damn it.
Do you feel? Do?
Oh,
Yeah, remember you have to like go up and around and then to the right and then down.
Save. Our leader is very at. There are stock a lot. Part of them. You'd have to talk to.
okay, so... Here we go. Go right. Wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, I am. Good. So I go east, north. Yeah, this area is really hard to navigate. At least for me. Oh, that's an alcove. Hold on.
Item detect.
Of course, there's nothing there.
Not in the stadiums, unfortunately.
There we go. Okay.
So, I could not, when you left me, understand why you would make such an abrupt exodus. Is not the stadium battle the highest priority for all tamers? No, perhaps not. I don't know all the details, but we all know you had something to do with the Reuben fiasco.
Oh,
You do realize he intends to resign after that incident? Why did you move the Master Stadium battle, anyway? How would you like to respond? I'm not ready to talk about that yet. For Sangra. Keep your nose in your own business.
I wonder if the response has changed. Let me.
I had no intention on offending you, my friend, he said apologetically. I just thought you would like to talk about it. You, the challenger, Slannon forfeited our last match, and I hereby accept your
where's-
request for a re-challenge.
It doesn't matter, it's just
It,
dialogue.
yeah.
Stadium leader Adric sent out a siren it.
Alright.
Go. Choose a move.
Time
Super spot.
to destroy.
Storm Jimatrin has dealt 210 damage to foe siren it. Foe siren. Storm Jimatrin gained 665. Stadium leader Adric is about to summon Shadowina. No. Yes.
Shadow. What should I
Select
use?
Can't Thornida. Clubble.
And sound, yeah.
Anglish. Nyamenja. Arctana.
What should I use?
Use Nyamanja.
Night. Go. Adric sent out a Shady. Choose a move. Mighty Shuriken. Nyamanja has dealt 76 damage to foe Shadowina. Foe Shadowina used Decibel Rush.
Yeah.
Foe Shadowina has dealt 162 damage to Nyamenja. Nyamenja select the
Oh,
Nyamenja use.
sounds, damn.
Arcana. Storm Jimatrin. What? Storm Jimatrin has dealt 72 damage. Foe Shadowina. Storm Jimatrin gained 1,006. Stadium leader Adric is about to summon the Rual Sire. No, Adric.
I can spell this with this one Manamon.
Foe Rual. Foe Rual Sire has dealt 17 damage. Storm Jimatrin has dealt 86 damage. Storm Jimatrin has dealt 120 damage. Foe Rual. Storm Jimatrin gained 920. Stadium leader Adric is about to summon Nyamenja. No.
Nyamanja would have been useful against Nyamanja, but what should I use? Same thing or something different?
Yes.
You could always revive him.
No.
It's not worth it. Something different or the same thing?
Yes.
What about Arctana?
Select Arctana. Go. Adrix. Choose Bubble Burst, Water, Ice Pelt, Snowstorm, Ice Pelt, Frigid Touch, Downpour. Arctana has dealt 66 damage. Phone Nyamanja used Poison Dart. Phone Nyamanja has dealt 18 damage to Arctana. Choose Bubble Burst.
Let's see.
Arctana has dealt 59 damage to Phone Arctana gained 1,180 experience point. Stadium leader Adric defeated. I did wonder if you forfeited because you were scared. I guess you really were called away on an urgent matter. Obtained 1,147 gold. It is difficult to refer to our last encounter as a forfeit since you had not even summoned your first Manamon. Your skills are far more advanced than I would have imagined based on what I perceived at one point as cowardice. As a stadium leader, I always hope my challengers gain some sort of insight or useful lesson after battling. But I think I'm the one with a life lesson to take away from this encounter. Here. I've never been more proud to offer this token.
Alright. Dum, bum, bum.
Slannon received the demon key. Slannon stored the demon key in the other item's pocket. And I hope this equipment helps you along your path. Slannon received a gambler's gauntlet. Slannon stored the gambler's gauntlet in the equipment pocket.
Oh, that's crap.
Best of luck to you. I'd like to see you replace Ruben as master one day. In equipment, Dark Shroud. Can't Gambler, a strange and dangerous piece of equipment. It will randomly power up, power down, or not affect your attacks. It will also randomly make moves against you do less, more, or the same damage.
That's crap. Alright. Let's get out of here.
I always sell that generally.
Yeah, that's crap. It's junk. Alright, I'm gonna check comments here unless Austin gets back. Here, once I get out of here and get the rope.
We've done quite well this session, haven't we, Chris?
Yeah, no, I love this team. This team is awesome. I mean, holy cow. We got north.
Suli City.
Alright. Where is...
House.
Oops.
Past the benches.
North. Ah, here we go.
As a Manamon tamer, there are some places you just can't get to without certain items to help you out. I have one such item right here, a rope. If you can show me the Suli Stadium key, I'll give it to you free of charge. So you've conquered Adric, huh? Very well, take this. Slannon received the rope.
So actually, there's a few different places I can go to, and I can show those off, I guess, in the next one, but...
Slannon stored the rope in the other item's pocket. There are lots of interesting places you can go to now with this rope.
Huh?
One, let's finish the coin quest and get the golden metal thing.
Oh yeah, sure.
Have fun. When I was participating in the stadium challenge years ago, Adric was the first stadium leader I just couldn't handle. After several tries, I threw my towel in the ring. I just wasn't good enough to defeat Adric.
Alright.
Pocket, where would you like Elate Conduin, Vermitor City? All eggs saved. So,
Alright.
Vermitor City.
Now...
No, if you head south,
Oh, it's in the... Yeah, that's right. So...
then west, and then south.
Oh, wait.
Manamon Market.
You're looking for the tree.
Mayor's house.
Oh, am I going the wrong way? I am.
Yeah.
I hate these maps. Oh, isn't it west? Yeah, it's west, I think. We head west. Ah,
Some deep. Slannon found the girl's coin. In equipment. Gambler's got status item, other items, can, rope, demon, thermos, item, game, taming, pest, combat, girls, time, girls coin, 7. Select,
oh, you gotta be.
ready to, do you want,
Oh, what?
I missed one somewhere.
Oh, we won't finish the coin quest then, forget that.
I'll find it later.
Yeah,
pot, where, con, vermitor. All men. Egg, save. Get, select,
It's probably one in the freaking the
bleeding power plant.
The power
yeah.
plant, probably.
That's the one I was missing for ages.
I gotta go find it. I'll find it. But yeah, I think
don't matter.
eggs. Yes.
yeah, I'll find that next. But that is
Yeah,
gonna
next
conclude
stream.
this, I think. Let me-
Next stream. The next stream will be quite a long and major one because there's a lot that's gonna go on.
Let me I can't type. YouTube.com. Let me check comments. I'm sorry, I haven't been checking comments. User / I'll check comments and then I think we'll call it a day.
Yep.
Yeah, comments have been pretty much the same. Message retracted. I didn't even see that one.
Oh, I was gonna check what.
I don't even know what the retracted message was. Other than that, somebody just said hi, and I kept them all up to date.
That's a
Oh, is
good
that it?
stream. I was just saying to Chris Austin, that was a good stream.
That was a good
Did
stream,
quite a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, I gotta find the last coin, but I'll do that off the stream. Okay, so there's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
else.
Just the rope, that was it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off my GPD win.
Did you get the rope already?
No, I need
Yeah.
one more coin.
We got
No,
the rope.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
thought
missed
you.
the
yeah,
last part because I was
Yeah.
ordering dinner.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want it coming on the stream.
No, you're good. All right, let me turn this off. This computer. Yeah, so I guess that is it. So next one we'll tackle a pretty crazy part of the game. Oh boy.
At some point, we'll have to go to the Cave of Fate and do a load of shell orb killing.
Oh yes. I remember that.
That's more end game though, because that's for the mythicals mostly.
Yep. It is.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if that's it.
We will see you guys next time.
Yep. At some point.
Next time on Mas Chris, not Christmas.
Mas Chris. That's great.
And Happy New Year to everyone as well.
Yep.
Yes.
A new year.
Unless you're Chinese, in which Chinese New Year is much later, but
Well. Yep. Let's see.
Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Christmas and New Year's.
Whatever else.
I'm gonna turn my
If you're
headphone
South
volume down a
American
little
and you celebrate Three Kings Day instead, which I think is like a couple of days after New Year's.
January the
Happy
6th.
Three
wow.
Kings Day. That's right, 6th.
That's they celebrate that in Spain. Actually.
Spain, yes, that's right.
bit. Yep.
What else?
There's so many of them.
Insert made-up holidays here. Winter solstice, which technically Christmas is like a winter solstice. Most of these things are based off of winter solstice when you get back into
There's
history,
so
but
many of them.
they tied religious things to them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
Yep.
yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
yeah.
We got any more?
Thanks for
Comments?
coming and watching and posting, and hopefully our tips and tricks have helped you in your Manamon
Hopefully.
gaming.
That's the idea. And
Well, the fact is, I actually taught you and Austin something in this stream.
That's true.
oh, about the the
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was
airport
just
thing.
what did she fight
No,
with? A
but-
Wovodamus or a Renato? That's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah,
still pretty funny.
Alright, yeah, and aside from all my Sangra bashing, which I just think is funny as hell.
Like I said, it had a cool direction at first, and then, by the
Oh, it
way,
did.
I'm pregnant with another man's baby, and I'm dying from a sexually transmitted disease, and
It's like, that's
just
great.
oh my god, I just want to hit my head against something.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be like a game
I know.
that is at least pseudo family friendly,
I know.
and like a romantic thing would have been fine, but throwing that stuff in there just it wasn't necessary.
It wasn't. But,
I would have liked to see it go in a different direction.
Oh, I know.
Speech
I
mode
would have
off.
liked to have seen it carry on, well, at least.
Yeah. Less
don't know.
death, more romance, or something that you get to
Oh, I
observe
know.
or help them with, or
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Oh, well, I guess, that's about it, unless there's more comments, but probably,
Yeah.
I mean, you can check, but
No, that's probably it.
that's about it, I think.
I'll
So-
say my main gripe about this game once we're off stream because
Oh,
I
dear.
do have a
Oh dear,
I
here
do
we
have
go.
a serious thing about this game which really does piss me off. But
Alright, you guys, well, I guess that
Stop record-
is
Stop
it,
streaming.
so I'm gonna stop streaming.
Stop stream alert. Are you sure you want no enter? Yes, enter button.
Alright, so you guys take care.